And going live in 3.
Go right now, go.
Three,
Go,
two,
go.
one.
Start the stream. Yeah.
Hey everybody, patreon.com/wangers is a fantastic place for you to check out because listen, if you've ever wanted to be cool in your life, this is the one place, well, maybe you don't want to, well, we're not that cool, but it's still pretty cool to go to Patreon and then you type in Wangers and then pray that we come up and nothing else, because that is the one thing that you're going to want to do is go to patreon.com/wangers, because if you want 3 friends on the internet, we're them.
Oh my God! Sorry.
Oh, that was loud.
That was loud.
That one's loud. That was extremely loud.
I apologize.
Loud.
To audio-only listeners.
It made up for the joke. It caught people off guard that were like,
Oh boy. Somebody fuck me. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of The Wanger Show. This is 214. I don't think we got a tweet today. Uh-oh.
Oh, but don't worry, guys. Cody did his research.
Oh,
Cody
Cody
came prepared for the show. Pokemon number 214 is Heracross.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I remember Heracross.
He's got a big old horn. He's a little horny.
Little bug
Yeah.
Pokemon. I remember that being when they started the new Pokemon Johto. When they started that new season, that was like the first new generation Pokemon that was introduced. Aside from, obviously Togepi, we saw Ho-Oh in the very first episode.
The one in the movie that was like rolling around and shit.
Yeah, right? No, not Rhyhorn. It was, it was an elephant.
Start with like a D. It's like a dot. I almost said dolphin.
Dick
I was like,
Fawn.
Dolphin?
Dick
Dolphin?
Fawn. It was Dick Fawn.
Okay. Dick Fawn.
Dick
Okay.
Fawn. Dick Fawn.
Okay.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of The Wanger Show. This is a podcast where 3 friends come together, talk about stuff like movies, pop culture, and penis. Is it plural? Is it penis?
Penis?
Is penises plural?
If anything, it would be like Panai.
Penai. Ooh.
Yeah.
That sounds like a delicious food plating.
What's it?
Penai.
Christian.
I'll take the penai.
Food plating?
We have some steak, we have some chicken, we have some Panai.
Oh, can I get a side of the penai, please?
It's fried penis is what you're being served here.
Would you like
that's
that?
Okay.
Would you like that rare? Call me on me hammer. Welcome back.
No.
Welcome back, every single one of you. We're very excited to be back here. It's a Monday. Call me Army Hammer on another episode of The Wanger Show. That was out of context and a joke because he's a bad man. He's a bad man.
Allegedly.
Call me Army Hammer. Allegedly. Welcome everybody. Listen.
Is that the show? Take it easy, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Let's just get Christian's word. Oh,
That one was much quieter this time.
Yeah,
that
it was a lot higher.
Something
Something
into it right there.
The computer not crashed, but I restarted so I could.
As you were talking, like during the Pokemon bit, I legit started laughing to myself because I remembered how loud the fucking song was.
It's really loud.
I had to throw my headphones off.
I will be sure.
God.
I'll make sure to fix that for the audio only listeners. So you,
Nobody cares. It was funny.
no,
It was
I
good.
care. I care about the audio only listeners because if you ever want to listen to us on the go, okay, check this out. Go to Apple Podcasts or Spotify or Anchor and just type in The Wanger Show, and you'll be able to find our show. And then you find this episode, and then you go at the start when it blares the speakers and it makes your ears fucking bleed. Okay, there you go. Boom.
You guys' ears ever bleed before? You ever gotten to that level?
No, I used to get bloody noses a lot as a kid, though.
Okay. You never
Coach
pushed your...
said it's all right to bleed from the ears. You know where that's from?
Not another teen movie?
Oh, yeah. That is streaming, by the way, on...
Oh, fuck yeah.
I think that's on HBO Max right now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, big fan.
Coach said it's all right to bleed. Doesn't that mean you're dying if you're bleeding from
Probably.
the ears?
It's never great
No.
to be bleeding through
Well,
the ears.
isn't the joke he's got like 3 concussions left before he
Yeah,
dies
it's
or
like,
something
there's
like
like a
that?
counter on the thing.
One more concussion and you'll die.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. Let's not beat around the bush. Let's beat up against a monster, a giant lizard, and a giant monkey.
Yeah.
This past weekend, this past whole month really has just been a celebration for yours truly and only yours
you,
truly,
just you.
just me, myself, and I. Godzilla vs. Kong released last Wednesday, and it's out there for the world.
Kong is dong.
Kong is dong, 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 dong in my mouth. I sang that so loud in the theater, and my parents were like, "Why are you singing that?" Movie came out, and it's quite literally saving the movie theaters. Let's just put that out there first. It is saving it. It's the best box office results that we've had for a movie during a pandemic that we're gonna have.
Not a lot to compare it to.
Not
but
a
it's
lot
the
to
best.
compare.
Okay. That's what all the headlines said, right? Kong is the best during a pandemic.
I will say, I think it's already
right after all the vaccines are already given out.
Yes. I will. We're gonna talk about Godzilla vs. Kong. We are gonna spoil it. We'll let you know when we do spoil it, in case you have not seen it already. I imagine if you're as excited as I was to see this movie, you have already seen it. And if you're just as excited as I am, you've already seen it 3 times. So I can relate to you there.
And if you haven't seen it yet, you probably
don't care.
You don't care.
You probably don't
care.
care. You're not going to care. So yeah, we will talk about that movie. But first, I want to know
Cody's Letterboxd update. All right, guys.
Oh yeah, what
check
do we
this
got?
out. I'm getting up to almost 1,300 movies seen.
Holy
I'm really
shit.
getting there. My quest to 2,000. I'm going through the years. I think I'm in the 80s now, so this is exciting. A lot of times I'm like, I don't know what any of these are. I've seen some of the big hits. But,
Are you going alphabetically through all these, or how you
I'm going
organizing
year
it?
by year. And so Letterboxd like starts it out with, like, the most popular ones up on top by the year, and then I just kind of keep going until like they're more obscure, and I was like, I don't know what any of these are. And then I'm like, this is probably move on to 87 at this point. And then
Okay.
go from there. Yeah.
Okay.
Is yours the real Cody Hall?
Yeah. Don't follow me though. Follow Christian at Christian Ruby. You don't need to follow me, guys.
Follow
You don't
both
need to
of
follow me.
us. I think there's room.
Actually,
Wait,
Brian,
it's not there.
that's not my name. It's Cody _Hall.
Oh, did you
But yeah,
brand
don't
it?
follow me then. Don't follow me.
Wait, let me hear that one more time so people don't follow you.
Yeah, in case you want to know, so you can just avoid it. It's Cody _Hall on Letterboxd. Don't follow me there though. Go
You
to
should follow
Christian's.
Cody. You should follow both of us. Follow
at
both.
Christian Ruby.
I will say, my most liked review on Letterboxd is Godzilla vs. Kong.
Nice.
A whopping like 20 likes. So
I'm happy for you, buddy. I'm happy for you.
Big dick energy over here.
Yeah. This is like one of the best weekends of your life.
Oh, dude, I can't even. Okay, first of all, well, fuck it. Brian, how was your week? Well, first of all, I wanted to ask you guys about your weekends, but it's that Cody's profile picture.
That's my profile picture on Cody _Hall on Letterboxd. Guys, again, don't follow me there.
So you got the lighting from Collateral, but you're dressed as Bane.
Here's what happened there, guys. I'm setting up the thing on my phone, okay? And,
Audio only listeners, we're seeing a photo of Cody.
It says you need a photo, and that particular day, my mustache was really looking bad. And I'm like, well, I don't want to have that monstrosity on there.
You don't have
I was
any
like,
other photo you could have used.
I'm not a big selfie guy, Brian. I'm sorry I don't have
Literally any photo.
selfies on my phone. No, so I was like, fuck it. I'll just cover my stupid nose,
might
my
have-
my mustache,
Uh-huh.
and go with that. And that
ask-
just screams a man who loves film right there, right?
Yeah.
She just asked me for a photo. I might have more photos of you, of
we have
selfies
photos
from you,
of you.
than you have
Cody's
yourself.
folder. Yeah.
Senior Film, thank you so much for the Streamlab, by the way. I appreciate you. Senior Film, always the best.
Last week, when I was on the Positivity Report, Ken hit me up asking for a photo of myself for the thumbnail.
He
and I was
told
like,
me about-
"Ken, I
me and
don't.
Ken-
I did. I don't have anything. I don't have anything for you, Ken. I picked a photo where I was drinking outside of a rainforest cafe. I was like, "Here's this, Ken. You want to use that?" He's like, "That's perfect."
Yeah.
Oh, real
that's
quick,
great.
the warm up, Christian's computer crashed out and Zoom crashed, but Christian did not. And that's what
Yes.
it looked like.
we got another technical difficulty. Hold on, where's the
That
technical-
one's so good. That's so good. It's like,
Side eye.
I love the collection that we're bringing up here of just like
Yeah.
Christian technical difficulties photos.
So
I think
this is
it's gonna
the
be a
this is the
great
first
album.
one. The first
Yeah.
one. This was for the Christmas episode. Oh, you pulled it up. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's got it. That's the OG. That's the classic.
Yeah, that's the classic
That's
one.
great. That just like screams everything's wrong and I don't know
That
what
one's
to do.
sad. That one is
That's a
genuinely
little sad. That
Yeah.
your eyebrows are going up, making that little sad face.
That's a puppy face. And
I've
then
reached my breaking point, guys. I don't know how to fix this.
and then the next one
But
is
now
just like
Christian just
it's like
upset.
bitch, what'd you
That's
say?
the realization. That's like you did like a triple take on your 4 monitors. You're like, hold on.
Yeah.
What is that?
This goddamn second monitor. God damn it. Oh man. I wish that first technical difficulty was like at the start of quarantine, because it would have been a perfect of like how it started, how it's going. You know, those kind of things that the
Love
people
that
do.
you're wearing a Christmas sweater.
Yeah.
The most joyful. This is supposed to be the most. Hey, but look at this. They're both Godzilla centered. How about that? They're both.
Is that the bad luck
It's a
charm?
Godzilla one?
Yeah, that's a Godzilla Christmas sweater. So both times my technical difficulty photos were with Godzilla related. There it is. That makes me happy.
Oh man.
RB3, our good friend RB3. I miss you,
Hey,
Robert.
buddy.
I want to hug you. Speaking of Army Hammer, have y'all heard of the
Cannibals?
Cannibals living in the national parks? Is that a real thing?
No.
Is that a real thing, Robert?
Really?
I don't know. Did he block it out or did YouTube block that out?
I think he blocked it out.
What else could it be except cannibals?
Carnivals? Carnivals?
About the carnivals
living in a national park? Hold on.
Just springing up there.
Cannibals.
I don't know.
I'm going to look this up. Cannibals in national parks. What? Are they in Yellowstone? Which, by the way, is a super volcano, if you didn't know that.
We learned that in the Patreon section. Apparently spans across 2 or 3 states.
I'm going to the Reddit thread known as National Park. Cannibals in national parks. Tonight, while scrolling through TikTok, I came across a series of videos where a girl was talking about a recent trip to an unknown national park. And she said she and her husband heard people screaming for help, that someone was killing them. They called the police and followed up the next morning to find out nothing had been done. Another girl stitched her video to say that she lived in the Smokies, and it's well known to the locals that there are cannibals that live in the forest and they snatch up children and sometimes whole families. Oh my God. I'm just wondering if anyone has similar stories to share. Like, what the hell did I just watch? Jesus. Did not know about that.
Thanks for the super chat, Robert. Appreciate that uplifting content that you gave us there.
I'm going to send you those $5 back. Oh my God. I'm sad now.
Is this real or no?
That came from it was on Reddit, so of course
it's on Reddit, so it's legit.
Yeah.
We all
or is
know
it a
that.
Q? Is it a Q post? Is it a Q?
No,
Finish that,
no,
Doc?
I didn't.
Still watching that?
Didn't.
Did you start it?
No, I haven't.
you guys
I have
start?
not even looked at it. No.
Robert says, I tried to send the message 100 times, but it kept editing the text to send it. Okay, so that's why. Let us know if you think it was cannibals or carnivals in the chat, please. Or
Someone just put canal.
You hear about the canals?
in the national parks.
All right, I'm gonna have to step out for 2 seconds because my fucking cat just put his claws up on the sliding door.
Oh, what a-
like you know, like the screen door. So his claws are stuck. So give me a second.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
I don't mean to laugh at an animal, but I just picture that.
Its claws are stuck. Yeah. It's cats are ridiculous. Don't get cats. Get dogs.
We got a lot of cat fans on our Discord. A lot of our patrons are huge cat fans. So easy there, brother.
There's nothing wrong with cats, guys. You have a good cat, you have a bad cat. Same thing with dogs, okay, guys? They're just a different animal.
But dogs
okay?
are mostly better.
No, not mostly. Not mostly. Dogs are little insecure attention whores, okay? They always get that.
It depends on the type of dog.
But cats
Well,
are.
it depends on the type of cat.
Well,
Because
that's
sometimes
true.
you have a nice, cuddly cat. Other times you have one that puts its claws in the sliding
You
screen.
cuddle with
okay?
a cat?
Yeah, Luna cuddles with me all the time. She'll come up here she comes up here all the time during the show. You ever see that?
Oh, so that's an attention whore
Yeah.
cat.
Yeah. I mean, just there's not as there's more dogs than that. But you know. I don't know if you're saying it's better to have an attention whore cat, but it's bad to have an attention whore dog. Dogs are bigger, so it's more
yeah.
and they're trying to ask for
Gotcha.
attention all the time.
Yeah.
Basically
Some dogs can be territorial. Like Chihuahuas are very territorial.
Well, you don't get
Never
a chihuahua.
seen cats
Those
fight over a litter box, man. The claws come out literally. Yeah. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Guys, are we talking about Godzilla versus Kong or not?
Do you just want to get it over with, or you just want to fucking get the
I
conversation?
don't think we're done with the Letterboxd update yet.
Okay,
No.
what's the Letterboxd?
I saw Godzilla vs. Kong. I put that on my Letterboxd, which you don't
Yes.
need to follow me at Cody_Hall.
Wait,
Saw a
that
couple
is-
other movies. Yeah.
Oh, that is on your letterbox.
Yeah. I'm keeping up, but trying to get
What
to
other-
what in every movie I've seen. Yeah.
Okay. What other movies have you seen recently besides Godzilla vs. Kong?
New releases. I saw a horror film called The Vigil. The Vigil.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Check it out, Christian. I think you'd dig it. Brian, don't waste your time. But
Okay.
it's good. It's a good little indie horror movie. I think it was on the festival circuit the last couple of years. Finally released to the masses now. I rented it, and it's pretty good. Some good spooky scares in there. Good story.
Amazon, Hulu,
I think I rented it on Amazon.
Amazon.
$5 or
Notable
whatever.
director or just indie filmmaker?
No, it's pretty independent. Yeah,
Love
it's creepy. Yeah, very creepy film.
Okay. The Vigil. I will check it out. It's not. You said The Vigil, and I thought, have you been seeing those ads for The Unholy? That movie with
No.
not Javier Arbert. What's the Negan guy with the bat? What's his name?
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yeah. And the trailers are like, it will scare you, and it's just like this ghost, and it just like claps its hands. It's, it's supposed to be spooky. They're like telling me that it's scary. I'm like, I don't know if this is scary. Is it?
Okay. All right, fair enough.
Vigil.
Did you
I
ever
will check
play
it out.
Vigilante 8, the video game on the PlayStation? I think I probably brought this up before. You ever play that or Vigilante 8 Second Offense?
No.
It's basically like Twisted Metal, but like where you're in a bunch of cars.
Oh yeah.
Shooting each other.
Yeah. I remember this game.
You played Vigilante 8?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it was great. Good cutscenes in there too. A lot of character development going on. Good stuff.
I think I played this on Nintendo 64 instead of PS because I couldn't afford PlayStation, obviously. But
Pretty sure
they're
Nintendo
both the
was
same.
more expensive.
I don't know.
And 64
Cody, you don't
games were
rate
like
your
$60.
You don't rate your films on Letterboxd?
No, because I feel like I know if I like it or if I don't. I feel like the rating thing will change all the time.
There's
so
a
I don't like
next to some of them.
Yeah.
So those are the ones you enjoyed, or
Yes.
So you
For the
didn't-
most part. Sometimes I just scroll through and like seen that. But yeah.
So you didn't enjoy the last blockbuster. There's no heart.
I thought it was just okay. Like we talked about it. Like I didn't like love it.
I watched it too. I thought it was okay. I'd rather see
Like
a documentary on Hollywood Video Store, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Game
there.
Crazy.
Video 94. Yeah.
Like the documentary was fine. I just felt like it was kind of stretching to get that runtime. You know?
Okay.
That was my
But
thing.
Nomadland, you gave a heart, and
It's more like I respect it. You know, like I'm not gonna. Yeah, you want me to explain my
like
hearts on Letterboxd?
Well, if you would just write out what you
No, I
were
like being
thinking.
vague. I like you like wondering. Okay, that's the whole point of art.
And
isn't it?
Brian's
Just
gonna
your own
be thinking about it.
interpretation.
He's gonna be thinking about it the rest of the show now.
You got to see my heart, Brian, and just think like, what do you think I meant by that? Okay,
Well, because you're like, I didn't really care for Nomadland, but here's the heart anyway.
no. Are you saying I'm scared to give it a bad review? Is that what you're saying? Brian?
I'm just trying to figure out
like,
your process.
No, as I said, like I appreciated the cinematography, I appreciated the acting. It just didn't move me where I was like, I need to see that again, you know. But like I can appreciate the fact that it's a good movie. It just I'm just not going to be like, I want to see that again.
Got it. Okay. What's spontaneous?
Great film from last year. Yeah, about I talked about it on the show about kids in high school, one by one.
Oh,
just
yes,
kids keep
spontaneous.
exploding
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
I remember
Yeah.
we talked about this.
Explode.
No, it's great. They spontaneously combust. That's what's going on there. And
That's what it says. They survive in a world where each moment may be their last.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's a lovely little movie. Yeah,
It has a heart.
yeah.
Between Two Ferns movie, no heart.
I wasn't crazy about it, guys. I thought there were some good bits,
I liked
but
it.
overall, as a film, I don't think I can't remember almost anything from it. And that came out 2 years ago? Yeah.
El
came out a
Camino,
while
though? El Camino was as forgettable as my last shit.
How long were you sitting on that joke for? How long were you? You've been
just
sitting on
brought
that.
it up right now.
No, you
It
didn't.
made me laugh. I liked El Camino. Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah, El Camino was good.
The Breaking Bad movie?
That was a good little epilogue for Jesse.
Jesse.
You want to keep going through these, Brian? You want to keep going through my letter?
Was it as bad
I have
as
1,300 of them we can go through here.
Well, if only you would just write out what you're
you can
thinking.
know what
I
I
wouldn't
thought.
have to go.
Well, you know who?
Then I got to maintain it, and I got to like, if like 5 years from now, I'm like, you know what? I actually want to give Nomadland 5 stars instead of 4. It's like,
Joker, no heart for Joker.
and you know, it's overrated. I thought it was.
It's
it was
fine.
Okay. It was
It's
okay.
fine. I
It
think
was
people
okay.
made
great
too-
performance, incredible
Yeah.
performance, but you know, it's kind of.
I kind of feel bad for him because it's just like he gives such a good performance and everybody just made such a fuss over that movie. It's just fine. It's fine.
Wow, you guys and your anti.
Antis
Midsommar, no stars for Midsommar.
No, I brought that up. Yeah, that was one of the most stressful movie experiences that I
Yeah,
never watched.
I'll never watch that one again.
I can respect it. I guess I should give it a heart if I'm doing the same.
So
But
all
again, this
these
is why I
movies,
don't
if
like
you
to explain
respect-
these things, Brian.
If you
Okay?
respect, like,
Because
what is it?
no. Like I walked
Uncut-
out of Nomadland not loving it, right?
Yeah.
You know, I could still respect it. Midsommar ended, and I was like, "Oh my god, I feel horrible." But that was the intent. Of
That
the,
was
like,
well,
if
same-
you want me to retroactively give that a heart? I'll give it a heart, Brian. Yeah.
Sign in now. Give it a heart.
I'll
Do
do
the
it.
double
Cody,
verification.
no. You do you, boo.
No.
No,
but
you
I'm
stick-
right about
you
it.
stick
I'm
with-
not choosing-
Okay, like with Uncut Gems, I don't think I would ever see Uncut Gems again.
See, that's where we differ. That movie, that's incredible. I love Uncut Gems. That's like so over the top stressful, where it's like, it's just I really did that.
I'm in the middle of the road
learn from that
on
film.
both of you guys because like I'm with Brian where I'll never want to watch that again, but I also love it just as much as Cody does.
That's what I'm going to say. I can respect it. The filmmaking, like that's in its intent is to be stressful and anxiety ridden, but I didn't enjoy it. like why? Like they just like mixed all the sound and the
No.
people talking, and it was just fucking
That
hectic.
one ended, and I felt alive, man. I was like, oh.
you were gonna come. This is just like
Yeah, I was.
in the movie.
I
yeah.
was, but I kept it together.
The best example of like respecting a movie but not like either Karen like Ellis, he reviewed The Master like years ago and his line he's
That's
like
just great.
he was like I didn't really know what was happening but I appreciated every single second of it. And I just think that's like a perfect acknowledgement of like a movie where if you don't care for it as much, you just appreciate everything that they're doing. Yeah.
You're not gonna like shit on it, be like, fucking suck.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah, because obviously, like that was the intent of the director,
Right,
Was
right.
to make that.
I just
movie.
gave Midsommar a like.
Brian Bullying. I like this
How
new
far
segment.
down did you scroll down to find that? By the way,
Yeah,
that came
that
out
was-
like 2 years ago.
I like this
Well,
new bit of Brian bullying Cody into just hitting a
there's
heart for a fucking
Tag.
movie.
No heart for Tag, Jesus.
Ryan, the movie's okay, man.
Yeah, it's not
okay?
that
Yeah.
great.
You don't respect it. I don't respect you.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Well,
So what's another movie that you're like, I don't enjoy it, but I respect it?
I don't know off the top of my head. Let's refer to my letterbox.
What about Mother? Would you guys respect?
I gave that
Mother?
no heart. No heart.
No heart. No.
No luck on that.
No.
You don't respect it? Yeah, you fucking guys.
There's different levels of respect. you know?
Yeah.
It's like begrudging respect that you give, or it's like I know that took a lot of hard work, and it's I see the effort you put into it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
But
that's
it's like
I think that's like almost any movie too. It's like you're gonna
True,
you're
yeah.
gonna give respect for any movie that is being made because a lot of hard work made into it. But
That's what I thought of the what is it? Sam Mendes, the War 1917.
oh, you watch
oh
yourself,
yeah,
sir.
I
yeah.
didn't enjoy it. I thought it
I
was
love
boring.
that movie.
But you
Love
hate
that film.
you hate Wonders
was-
now because you think they're just so easy.
But I respect it.
That's good. That's good. See, we're learning.
Like I can respect the filmmaking behind it,
Yeah.
but that doesn't make for like an engrossing story to
It's
me. I guess
I will.
don't know.
1917 is like another. I don't. I think it's a bad thing to say. It's a. I just lost the word, but it's a gimmick. Like it's not like a gimmick
Ooh.
movie because like
Boyhood.
Boyhood, like what came out the same year as it was like Boyhood and I think
Birdman.
like Birdman, like these. I think saying we got to find a new term for it, but like gimmick movies because there's obviously like a lot of hard work.
gimmicks. Yeah, gimmicks a terrible word to use for it.
But-
I'm not saying that you shouldn't use that.
but you know
I'm
what I
saying-
mean though. Like,
I can understand it. Like they were selling Boyhood and like, oh, this took 12 years to make,
Exactly.
as opposed to like it's a good movie.
yeah, they're using that as the marketing.
I haven't seen it though.
So the comment from is it Herman? I think that's what we decided his name was. Herman Puebla
yeah.
said it's a like button, not a respect button. You're right. You're right. You're right. I'm gonna stand firm on this.
That's good.
Okay.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
I'm gonna unlike
respect.
Midsommar right now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do.
So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I hate to say that it's a gimmicky thing, but they are marketing off of like 1917. It's all in one take. Boyhood. Boyhood might have been.
I think they were in like movie circles. I don't think the general audience was like, we have to see this Warm film because apparently it's all supposed to look
I
like
think
one take. you
Maybe
know?
Boyhood is like the best example because I think that one everyone was like. I think even my parents were like, I heard this movie was made in like over 12 years.
Oh yeah, that one's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
But 1917, like normie people aren't going to notice. Like this is all one shot.
It's
right?
true. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But dads like war movies. Dads do like war movies.
As a parent, I like war movies.
There it is.
You get it now.
Yeah.
You got me. You got me there. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, Free Solo. Cody did not give a heart to Free Solo.
I didn't. The guy was kind of a dick. I don't know.
You didn't see him on Joe Rogan?
No, I don't like Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's kind of a dick. I don't know, man. I love this new segment. The guy's kind of a dick.
It's kind of a dick.
Yeah. No, Free Solo. He's not a dick, but like the accomplishment was incredible.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But you respect it.
I respect it, and like I was stressed out watching it,
Yeah.
but not on this level of stress that Uncut Gems was, where when it ended, I like exhaled, like whoa. It was more like oh god.
Yeah.
I guess I can retroactively like that one.
So you'll give it back. All right, let's
I guess
sign in again
that's
and
one.
give that
It's close, yeah.
This is the segment where I change your mind on all these movies.
It's all going to be 100% likes.
Crazy Rich Asians, you didn't like?
Oh, I didn't? No, I like that movie. I legit liked it. I think that's a great modern rom-com.
Caught him.
Rom-com.
You caught him.
Got him.
Oh, shit.
got him.
That's an error. That's an
There's
error
no
on my part, guys. That's a good film.
Human error. All right, and while
Yeah.
you're at it, Tag's right next to it, so you can just
Okay, yeah.
give a
Might
heart
as
to
well
Tag.
change that one. Yeah, leave that one alone.
I still have only seen it the one time when we did the commentary.
Tag?
Fun.
Yeah.
Same.
Someone in the chat was like, I will stand with Brian. Tag is underrated.
Is it worth a heart, though? Like, I can acknowledge it's not bad,
I've
but
seen
like,
it like 6
They
times.
use those slow-mo cameras. That takes a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hard
I
work that goes
respect it.
I want to see a movie that doesn't take any effort. Like, we can all agree.
Yeah.
Okay, that this does not deserve
I think
the
there are
respect
movies.
factor.
I think there
no
are movies that seem like there was no effort, like they were so good, just like they're making this movie in their sleep because they're so good.
Oh.
Like Godzilla
Bad
vs
about
Kong.
Crazy Rich Asians. I got to change that.
Oh, is he coming back to Godzilla and Kong?
We don't have
the
to
whole show just on my Letterboxd and not talk about.
We don't have to talk about it, Brian.
Wait, Game
right.
Night? I thought you liked Game Night.
No, that was the one I wasn't really crazy about. I like aspects of it. I think Jesse Plemons is great. And again, it's a great line that we quote all the time. How would that be profitable for Frito-Lay? Great line. But overall, it's just kind of
How was that?
It's kind of a dick. It's kind of a dick. Anyway.
What else you got? No, keep going, Brian. Let's drag this.
Straight to the bottom of the barrel.
Let's
okay,
drag this
keep going down.
Let's drag the bit out.
It appears that we're in
what
2018 still. Okay, you want to keep going down? Okay, yeah.
Hacksaw Ridge did not care for.
I didn't care for it. I thought it was too like 90s sentimental. I didn't really like. Yeah,
Mel Gibson, he's kind of a dick.
I don't know.
Bridge of Spies.
Yeah, you respect everyone there, but I haven't thought about that film since it came out. Has anyone else? I don't know. I know it was very well received.
I feel bad for Mark Rylance because he's like a great actor.
He's great.
And
Great
that was
in
a
film
year
as well.
That was a year like that.
Stallone was supposed
Stallone,
yeah.
Yeah, Stallone was winning like every acting award up until the Oscars, right?
I think so. I think did he win the Golden Globe or did Mark
I think
Rylance?
he won the Globe.
Okay.
I think he won the Globe.
And then Rylance was like, "Oh, I win," but I didn't see the movie. He was great in Trial of Chicago 7. As
He's
as well
actually
as
really
everyone
good.
else.
I didn't like Ready Player One, but he's actually really good in
He's
Ready
good in
Player
that.
One.
He's good in that movie.
Yeah, he's really
talks
good.
like Garth.
He did. I think that's probably why, because he just talks like Garth the whole movie. Yeah.
You should find the hidden message.
Thanks for playing my game. Kind of a dick.
Oh, Edge of Tomorrow. Everyone loves Edge of Tomorrow.
that one for me. Like, look, I can respect it. I can respect that movie, guys. It's a good original sci-fi adventure.
But Emily Blunt,
it is not. Emily Blunt's great in the film. Okay. But
Tom
like,
Cruise.
it's not the end all be all like wonderful, like sci-fi original movie to save cinema like people praise it to be.
Everyone
Like,
thought it was.
I think it's a great sci-fi movie. I don't think it saved
It's
cinema.
good.
Did people
It's
say
good, but
saves? Is that like hardcore? Was that you hardcore like Collider like 2017, 2016?
What do you mean?
Like
No, it
everyone,
came out like 2014. But what do you
oh, that
think?
was before that. Oh, never mind
Yeah.
then. You know, like when people came.
We
in the
talked
office.
about that in our fucking schmoes interview, Christian. I remember at Starbucks. You were trying to get like, what movies you seen lately? And we were talking about
Jesus
shit. And I
Christ.
was
Did
like,
I
I haven't
say-
seen Edge of Tomorrow yet. And you're like, oh, you got to see Edge of
Did I
Tomorrow.
say it like that? What
Yeah,
movie
yeah,
did you
you
see? What movie did you
What
see?
movies you see, bro? You were kind of a dick. During the
Kind of a
interview.
dick.
Oh, you're a Batman fan, huh? You wore your Batman shirt, huh? See Dark Knight Rises?
Yeah, yeah.
The original Ant-Man, you did not give a heart to Ant.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
A lot of times, if a movie's just like okay, like you got to earn that heart. Okay.
Boy,
Like
with no
Midsommar
heart.
did. Apparently, that long conversation we had about it. You got to earn it. Okay.
Neighbors, no heart for Neighbors.
Neighbors is okay. Yeah,
love
some funny
Neighbors.
scenes in it.
Learning,
Yeah, but,
learning a lot right here.
You know, this whole discussion is what I was trying to avoid, Brian, with these likes or dislikes.
Well, yeah, you put it out there, man.
Yeah.
You put it out there. So now I know that you didn't like Iron Man 3.
We've spent almost 30 minutes on this segment.
you did not
the first thing we talked about. I didn't like Iron Man 3.
There's no heart on Iron Man 3.
Oh, there should be. I think that one's incredibly underrated.
Iron Man 3 is the best, aside from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, is the best MCU movie.
You watch yourself, sir.
Did you see what's his name? James Gunn?
James Good?
James Gunn
I want to know
Instagram.
about James Good.
James Gunn's Instagram? Okay.
He said something in like, most people when they come up to me, they say their favorite movie of mine is, if it's not Super, it's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And I was like, fuck off, you liar.
Super is great. Super great. Super has a
is-
heart on my
Super is-
letterbox.
Super is very underrated, I'd say.
I haven't seen it.
It's really
But-
good. I actually think you would kind of like it, Brian, because it's like, you know, like mean and nihilistic, you know? So I think you're, I think it's pretty good.
Everyone's
it's right
kind of a dick.
kind of a dick.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only. I want to say, if you're still here, I know Robert
Yeah, I think
likes
Robert
Guardians
likes
too.
it. Chris, you're not alone at all. I think.
Loves
I
it.
think it's fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. Like
It's a
Apparently
fucking
is, yeah.
fantastic movie. Everyone, a lot of people don't like it. I think it's a beautiful story about friendship and
no plot.
the plot. Shut up.
It's got plot. It
It does have plot.
That's my one issue with
But that's weird that like, I wonder if people go up to James Good and they're like,
it. Good. Is it good with an E at the end, or is it just like
Yeah,
a
good.
like
Oh,
a
good. Yeah, goody. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
but like secretly, like, hey man, like secret, like I actually love Guardians 2. Like, don't tell
let you know.
anybody.
No
but,
secret.
Like,
I'd be like, dude, what you do what you did for Guardians 2, but do it in the third one. Just don't give me any action. Just give me stuff where we're with the characters and you're developing them. And then they all have payoffs because that's what a good writer and director does. Brian.
And he's like, you got it, bro.
He's like, whatever, dude.
It's like, can I just like order my food now?
Yeah, okay,
dude. Yeah.
I got to go to my booth.
Where are people having these conversations? Like, I want to know, like conventions, what are they doing?
Oh, yeah.
Are they walking up to James Gunn and be like, hey, man, just so you know, my 2 favorite films here are Super or Guardians 2. Okay.
I actually love Slither, too. I love Slither. Slither's really good.
I haven't seen it.
It's a good movie. I don't think, Brian, you'd stay away from that one. You wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
Because it's like
Just
all
like
happy
Cody
and
did
stuff.
not like World War Z.
It was okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
It's fine.
You
Fine.
like that
World
movie,
War Z.
Brian?
Yeah, it's fine.
I liked World War Z.
It's fine. Yeah.
It's
I remember
fun.
I
It's
went
a
to,
fun movie.
that was the first time I met JTE. We went to a fan screening and Brad Pitt came out. He took his shirt off. It was weird. He didn't take his shirt off, but
Or did he really come out though?
he did come out, yeah. And he was just like, hey, thanks for seeing my movie. Bye. And he just left.
Okay.
Yeah.
No heart for Pitch Perfect. All right, I'm done.
I
I'm
think,
done.
you know what?
now.
The first one might earn it. The first one's pretty good. The second one, definitely not. I didn't even see the third one.
Nah, I think The first one's great.
First one's okay. I could
Great.
probably teeter with a like on that one. Yeah.
I will say, just to bring up Brad Pitt again, that man does not have any hair on his body, like none whatsoever.
No one asked about that. But
No, but I'm just saying.
Clarify.
I'm just saying. Like, if he did have hair,
Why are we able to
I
see
just
his
want to bring
body?
this back up, guys. I know we were all thinking it. I just want to
Yeah.
clarify.
so I'm sure his balls are
No
clean.
hair.
But if Manscaped wanted to go ahead and hit him up, I'm sure Manscaped, just like Manscaped right now, is promotion for the show. We are so awesome
Oh.
to be working with them. Cody, take it away.
Hey, guy. Hey, you. Yeah. You got Bush. You definitely do. If you haven't tried the best products from our sponsor today, Manscaped, using these life-changing products, you're going to want to join a ball sack beauty contest. I'm looking out for you, too, because I also have an exclusive 20% off discount. Use that code WANGERS at manscaped.com. Guys, here's the deal.
What's the deal?
We've been getting these tweets, emails, text messages from your balls. Your balls are trying to contact us. It's a cry for help. Okay, you need to take care of the situation down there. Okay.
Help me.
Yes, that's what it sounds like. Every day we're getting these messages. Manscaped, guys, is dedicated to helping you level up your full body grooming game with their Perfect Package 3.0 kit. And that kit comes with the essential Lawnmower 3.0, which is waterproof, it's coreless, it's a body trimmer, and a ton of other liquid formulations to round out your grooming routine. This is the best trimmer to help you trim up the hedges. Get what I'm saying? The hedges. The trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to advanced skin-safe technology pioneered by Manscaped. When you trim the hedges, the tree stands taller. When you trim the hedges, the tree... Do you get what... It's a metaphor. You
It's
get
a
what I'm saying?
metaphor.
Okay.
Yeah, you want them
Inside
hedges trimmed.
the perfect package,
I love holes.
guys. You'll also find the Manscaped Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant, making sure your balls are smelling majestic before your Tinder date. You'll also find the Crop Reviver Ball Toner, which is a spray-on testy toner that's designed to make your balls smell irresistible.
That was me being revived. I was being revived.
Brian, you call them the besties? That's great.
The best.
That's a great rhyme. Be sure to add their refined cologne to your arsenal, and with the perfect package on Performance Package purchase, you get 2 free gifts:
a lot
the
of
Shed
P's.
Travel Bag and the patented high-performance reduced chafing Manscaped boxers. So, guys,
Oh, queen.
hear me out.
Say it
Get
louder.
20% off plus free shipping with the code WANGERS at manscaped.com. Do yourself a favor and always use the right tools for your bush trimming experience. Or I'm going to say it again.
Got Bush.
Get 20% off and free shipping with the code WANGERS at manscaped.com. That is 20% off. I'll say it again.
20.
20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. If you use that promo code WANGERS,
Use it.
It's 2021, and you still got Bush. Change that with
Change it.
Manscaped.
Change it up. Shout out to Manscaped. Make sure you guys use that code WANGERS. Definitely helps us out here. We've loved working with Manscaped. So use it. Use that code. Get 20% off and
Certain kind of shipping.
what kind of shipping?
Some kind of.
Kind of shipping.
I almost said it.
We love working with Manscaped. I tell you one thing that probably should use Manscaped is Kong. Kong.
Real quick,
he's-
speaking of Bush, Cody did not like W on his letterbox.
It's not a great film.
All right, now back to
yeah.
No, yeah, keep it going, Brian. The good thing about a bit is if you keep it going.
Wait a minute. What was your thought process there? Did you
Oh,
discover that while I was doing the read, or were you like trying
Okay.
to find a movie that had something to do with a bush?
You just
How would
saw
I
it.
know that you're gonna watch a Bush movie.
Okay. You're like, I wonder if Cody saw W. Oh,
I think either way, it worked out. It worked out pretty well.
All right, Kong is dong.
Speaking of who got the W.
Hey. Guys, we're going to talk about the film. We're going to get into some spoilers here in a second. So if you haven't seen Kong or Godzilla vs. Kong, let us know.
I'm wearing
Don't let us know. Just leave.
I'm wearing my throwback jersey, 1984, Godzilla
That's a
Returns.
jersey?
It's a T-shirt, not a jersey, Chris.
Well, it's my jersey. You have your
There's no
jersey. I've
number
got
on the
mine.
back.
You've got your
There's no
jersey. I
number.
have mine. Okay.
What's on the back? Is there a number
There's
on
no
the back?
name. There's no
Nothing. It
last
doesn't.
name.
You speak Japanese. You fuck.
It's not
right here.
It's not a jersey.
It's a
Christian. You
jersey
need
for
a
me,
name on the
Cody.
back
It's
and
a
a
jersey for me.
Jersey is?
Okay.
I've got my jersey. You have
Okay.
yours.
I'm wearing my tank top right now. Okay, guys.
Okay.
So I'm right there.
Semantics. All words are made up, guys. I don't even know where to begin. Godzilla versus Kong. We are going to spoil it. I mean, I was kind of disappointed. No, I'm just kidding.
You should have done for at least like 10 minutes. Like,
I just kept
committing to it.
going.
Like this kind of sucked, guys. I was really underwhelmed, and
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with my life.
No, it's,
So we're spoiling it now right away? Spoilers?
No. Yeah, okay. Why not? From here on out, we will be doing some spoilers. We'll get our first impressions, and then we'll get into like the nitty gritty of it all. Okay.
Should we explain how you watched the film?
Yes. So I rented a theater.
Paint the picture.
Rented a theater with a good friend, Mark Ellis, and some family went, and Brian went.
Cody did not.
Cody did
Did
not.
not go.
I was not. I could
He was not
watching
invited.
W.
I was watching W again. I really need to know whether or not I liked it. And I was like, you know
you
what?
like W.
This isn't for me. It's not for me, that W film.
That Oliver Stone film.
Yes.
Yeah. Real disappointing effort from that guy. And it took a lot of hard work went into it.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
it did.
you rented it out, and there was like, what, 10 of us?
About 10 of us, yeah. When you rent it, I've never done this before. I've just seen people like online renting theaters and stuff. I don't know what the situation is for every single time, but for ours, the max people you can bring for your party is 20. We only had 10. We spread out all throughout the theater. It was probably like it was a pretty small, not small theater, but not like huge.
It was an IMAX. But I can't say one thing.
Yeah.
I've never seen a movie with Ellis.
Yeah, you were really shocked by this.
Do you know
What did he do?
Ellis? Do you know his viewing habits, Cody?
He takes off his pants and he just like sprawls out, right? That's what happens?
No,
Okay.
he puts
I've heard about this.
the armrest down. He just sprawls
Yeah.
out across like 3 seats.
His legs
Yeah.
go up on the fucking seat.
Yeah. No, my guy, fucking Ellis, sits
guy?
in the very front.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen him do this. Yeah.
That's absurd. That's the saddest thing I've ever seen.
I don't know how that's sad, but that's just his go-to.
Like, that's like the last seat anyone chooses. That's if you're like 10 minutes late to the movie, then you're like, fuck, I gotta
man,
sit in the front.
it's
This
not
dude
my
had
thing.
A full
Yeah.
open theater, and he's like,
It's
like,
not my
looking
thing.
right up.
To be fair, they were reclinable seats, so it could have been a little bit better. I've seen him because we've been to like screenings and stuff together. He usually will take the aisle seat, and then as soon as the movie starts, he'll leave that aisle seat and just go to the front. I don't know why, but he's done it multiple times. It's
to give
it's
people
great.
the illusion that he's sitting
Yeah,
up there
yeah.
with everyone else, but really he wants to go down to the front.
He's such a great guy. He knows that people like to be around him and present, but as soon as the movie starts, he just wants to be away from people.
It's his one flaw, Brian, apparently. He just he watches movies from the front row. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
like he was there, and I was like, where's Ellis? Everyone else is in like the back. You know, it's an open theater, and or there's.
I
a
think he
separate-
likes just having like I mean, I know it's an open theater for you guys, but like when it's like more crowded, like no one sits up there, so he likes to just be by himself and just enjoy
Oh, he
the
just
movie.
likes the alone
yeah.
time up
I
there.
think
Yeah.
that's what
It
it is.
could
I
be
don't
like
know.
the immersive experience. Like he thinks he's like in the movie. Like
I don't know.
Maybe.
Let's call him. Let's get him on the
we
show
can
right now. Mark,
find out from him one time.
got a question for you.
I've known that he likes that. I think even my dad was just like, is he sitting up in the front? I was like, yeah, that's just he sits up in the front. Yeah.
Yeah, multiple people asked you like, why
All
is that
9
guy-
of them. All
is
9
that
other
guy
people.
up in the front?
That's his thing. That's always been his thing. As long as I've known him, he loves sitting up in the front. I mean, I have weird like things sitting in the theater. I like sitting in the aisle. Like I don't care for. I mean, sitting in the
I like
middle
the
is like
aisle,
a good place to be. But I like just being in the aisle. So as soon as the movie ends, if there's not a post credit, just shoot, get out of there. It's just comfortable for me. But yeah, so we rented a theater. If you can do that, I recommend it. Get a couple of friends, you pitch in some money together, and go rent out a theater. Because, I mean, seeing this movie in the theater added so much to it. First of all, it was my first time in the theater. Brian, I know you went to the movies like a week prior. You saw Chicago
Yeah.
Trial 7, right?
Yeah, New
Chicago
York.
Trial 7.
I've tried.
Almost a year, quarantine year.
Yeah. And for me, it was a little bit over a year. The last movie I saw was like Invisible Man in like February of last year. So did not feel like I ever left. Felt the exact same. It was just as magical as it always is. Got movie theater popcorn. Yeah, I'm still not like super comfortable going in a theater with like a small capacity, but knowing that it was friends and family, which most of my family are all vaccinated, so that was like good knowing that they were all vaccinated for that. Made me feel better about it. I think once I'm vaccinated, I'll probably go to like a lower capacity theater, maybe. Dip my toe in it, maybe. We'll see. See how things go. But yeah, it was good. The smell, it was all there.
I would say seeing this on the big screen definitely made me like it a lot more than if I saw it at home on
sure.
2.0 sound bar.
Yeah, the sound in particular, like just
Pretty loud.
It's great. It
was loud flick.
Pretty loud.
I was looking up. I was like, are these speakers gonna fall? So loud.
They haven't been used in a year.
Yeah, you gotta dust them off. You gotta run through the movie a couple of times before us going in there. But yeah, so we rented out a theater. If you can do that, I highly recommend, especially for this movie because it's so epic in scale, and it's quite literal. And when I say this, I mean this in the context of how the movie is presented and what it's meant to be. It is quite literally perfect on what it really is. Okay, it's perfect in the sense it knows exactly what it is, but I almost wish it knew what it was a little bit more. I wish it was a little bit more self-aware.
So it's not perfect then. Could have been more perfect.
It's like 99.
Heart or no heart.
I'd give it a heart for sure. But like, I would give it like.
I gave it a heart.
Yeah,
I gave it a heart. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to give it a heart. But it's like it's ridiculous. It's insane. But like even like the human stuff, it is all catered to just them fighting. Like the plot is so meant for them to fight. Like I wished there. I almost wish there was a fucking boxing bell before every time they fought. Like I wish like go a little bit more cheesy. Just go a little bit.
Someone to be like in the middle of a battlefield and they're like getting ready to square off. He's like, let's get ready to run.
Dude,
they run.
I would have taken it. I think the best way to describe this movie is that it's a boxing movie that becomes a UFC movie that all of a sudden turns into WrestleMania, like just out of nowhere.
Yeah, they bring out it became a hardcore match at the end.
Yeah. But it's all under boxing rules.
Yeah, under the illusion of boxing.
Exactly. But yeah, like I didn't tear up or anything like that, but I was just laughing the entire movie.
I laughed so much.
There were so, and it's laughters of joy, laughters of like, oh my god, that's so silly, that's great.
Yeah, they went there.
They went exactly. Yeah. Like that's the exact kind of reaction that I had, and I
was expecting you to like shout in the theater.
No,
you held back.
No, I'm not. I never get like that in theaters.
Brian, there's 9 other people in there.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you got to show some respect.
This is your only time too, because I wanted to like put a mic on you. I wanted to get like reaction, like
I'll save that. No, I saved all of that. Okay, I don't make that face. I saved all of that for the commentary that we're doing this Wednesday. I only did one thing because like it might have been like my dad as the movies were going down. He was like Godzilla, and I was like, shh, shut up,
shut the fuck up, Dad,
shut up, shut. This is my moment. Shush.
Yeah. No. You were just there in silence. You just took it all.
Yeah, because I don't like. The only time I ever like audibly gasp in movies, it's very, very rare. Like, the one thing I can remember was in like Infinity War when Red Skull showed up. I was just like, oh fuck! Like I did that out loud.
Or when Spider-Man spoilers when he's the dad.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, like just those kind of like heart drop moments. Like everybody gasps in the theater. Yeah,
I heard gasps.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I was just chuckling. I think I laughed harder in the middle of the movie when there's like a specific reveal. I was just like, oh, I kind of figured that this is where they were going, and I'm so glad that they're doing it, and they're hamming it up. It's great. Cody, I want to hear
spoiling it, or
I want to hear Cody's thoughts first.
We're going piece of shit in this film.
Mm-hmm.
No. It's fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's awesome. I was laughing during all of the fight scenes. During all of them, I'm just like, this is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, this is so cool. When they're like screaming at each other, it's like my favorite parts of the movie. When they're just yelling, okay? It's so great. It's just
the whole movie.
Fun.
I was just in my head, just thinking of what they're thinking. And as they're yelling at each other, I was like, bitch, stay down! Stay down! Just yelling at each other the entire time.
Oh, God. The last couple of yells, I was just like, oh, man, this is... It's amazing. I love this film. I thought
Brian,
it was great.
you said you enjoyed it a lot more because you're in the theater. What were your overall thoughts? Orgasm. Sorry. Whoa. You did. After or before you threw your feces?
I enjoyed it more than I would at home, and I enjoyed how ridiculous and stupid it is.
Yeah.
But it knows that.
Yeah.
And that's what I think the other movies like tried to be serious. The 2014 Godzilla and what was the King of the Monsters, like they try to make it like a serious thing with like real consequences. But now, like I liked Fallen Kingdom for Jurassic World, and that's it's a stupid movie. And this one just took it. Like spoilers, they go to the center of the earth. It's stupid.
It's ridiculous. Which, by the way, the Hollow Earth, that is all set up in previous movies. Like it is.
Yeah, it was.
It's not like completely out of nowhere. Everything that's led up to this movie has been set up. But you compare 2014 Godzilla to this, it's like night and day. Like it's so complete polar opposites.
Well, that one has like Bryan Cranston doing his like dramatic acting.
Yeah.
And like, and
I will say the acting's good in this movie. I think the girl who played Gia, that had the little girl in the movie that was deaf.
Sign language one.
Yeah.
I think she's really deaf too.
She was good.
She was fantastic, and I saw some people were like she was great because she didn't have any dialogue. She didn't say there was nothing for her to say.
Rebecca Hall.
Like everybody does their like. I think
did what you expected them to do.
Exactly.
No one was like that guy was bad.
Right.
They're like these are professional actors.
I thought Brian Tyree Henry, is that his name?
Yeah.
I think he's way better than how he came across in this movie.
He teetered on the line of like Michael Bay annoying humor, but he never went full Michael Bay. You know, he never got too because like he's kind of quirky, he's paranoid, he's the conspiracy theorist guy, and he just kind of tips that line. Like he has a couple really funny moments. But everything that he does is in service of like the story. I will say like their whole subplot had the least amount of like consequences. Yeah, they figure out that spoilers. We're gonna spoil it. Here we go. Spoilers, everybody. If you haven't seen Godzilla vs. Kong, spoilers. They're the ones that discover that Mechagodzilla is being worked on. So yes, there is that. But in the end, all they really did was just pour some alcohol into the thing for it to stop for a few seconds.
Spilled a drink.
Yeah. You know, but.
I will say every time they came on screen, I was like, "Oh, they're still here.
They were
still in this."
They had like a because Adam Wingard is such like an 80. He loves like 80s nostalgia. So there's a little bit like there's even one shot they play like an 80s song as the car is driving. I'm like, that's such an Adam Wingard thing to do, just like right there in this moment. Yeah, and all these songs, all the neon, which was beautiful. So much of that. But yeah, like obviously they could have done less of that, but they were smart. I don't know, because I know they pushed this movie back. I don't know if they like cut this movie down a whole lot to get it under 2 hours, but it was smart of them to do that because the longer you have this movie, the more human stuff is going to be in there, basically. And
that's what I think the director said. He's like, if it's longer, that just means more human stuff.
Yeah, because everybody was like, is there a 3 hour cut of Godzilla versus Kong? He's like, yeah, there's just more humans talking. Do you want that? Just, no, you don't.
I mean, in reality, the movie is what, like 70% or feels like 70% fighting.
Yeah, pretty
with like humans around. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's a good like ratio.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I think it's
kind of talk for a couple scenes and then boom, fighting,
fucking
huge,
right into it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but there are parts where it feels like a ride, like a like a theme park.
So when they're in the ship thing,
and it's from the perspective in there. That was so
great.
Cool.
And like, isn't that what Scorsese said, that like all these movies are just going to turn into theme park rides? Like it's just literally like they go by Kong's face and it's like, whoa!
Yeah.
I mean that's why the ship in the movie was called the Scorsese.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
To Martin there. Yeah.
I also love that they went from the serious, dramatic 2014 Godzilla. Now there's hovercrafts. There's fucking hovercrafts just out of nowhere. But it's
we're only going to show the monster from the perspective of the humans. We're going to really just try to make this as serious as we can.
Yeah, that's
go to the fucking center of the earth, guys.
All the monster stuff in this is like perfect, and I think this doesn't like make those other movies worse because I still love those movies, but it just shows you that I think the more wacky and crazy that you go, people are going to have a lot more fun with it. Like, I forget who I was talking to, but I was like, I told someone, just leave the serious, dramatic Godzilla stuff to when Japanese Toho work on that. Because Shin Godzilla is a perfect example of how you can do a serious and dramatic tonal movie for Godzilla. Just we could just do the silliness. We can do this because
it wouldn't work. Like if you're intercutting giant monsters fighting with like people like taking it seriously.
Well, yeah. And I think that's the issue, especially with King of the Monsters. There's too much cutting away. And I was so shocked and so happy that they just sat on them for
That's what I was going to bring up. We finally saw the fights.
Dude.
Like good lighting. Like
great lighting.
Wide shots.
Yeah, in the day at some points.
Full wide,
Yeah.
Just like and great camera movement, great choreography from the monsters. Like they're doing shit they haven't done in previous movies. That's the stuff that we want to see, and they did it beautifully.
Like I was like, oh shit, Kong is gonna drown.
Exactly,
gonna drown. Like,
yeah.
I didn't know that's how you can kill him.
Yeah. He's playing with Godzilla in his home turf, so you know there's actual.
That was a silly scene that we're like, let's just play dead and Godzilla will go away.
I mean,
that's like
how do you write yourself out of that though? Because you can't. That's kind of the best possible way you can do it.
I mean. And the thing that I love the most is that, like, there's no consequences to either monster. Because at one point, Kong, like, he's smart enough. He looks at two ships and he's like, oh, if I hop on this ship, I can get to the other one. Not really caring if I kill hundreds and thousands of people in the process.
I love that, like, ever since, what was it? Man of Steel, right?
Yeah.
When everyone's like, all these innocent people died during this battle. We got to be more aware of this during movies. And there's always like a line in these big movies, like the town's been evacuated or something like that.
Yeah.
This one, they don't give a fuck.
No.
They're like, whatever, fuck it.
I would even say to a certain extent, the other movies didn't really, like, they show a shit ton of damage and stuff. But, I mean, I think with these movies, it's more, like, you don't want to see, like monster destroying stuff in a Superman movie. I don't know if that necessarily
I know what you're
fits.
saying. Yeah. This one, it's like it's fucking monsters fighting each other.
But it's also
Yeah.
like towards the end of the movie, we're in spoilers, when after they defeat Mechagodzilla and Godzilla goes up to him and just like, hey, thanks for the assist, but fucking remember, I'm the king. And he turns away.
I won our fight.
I won.
Okay, remember that?
He turns around and he just goes into the sea, and everyone's just like, oh, those monsters, just like, you just killed so many people.
Boys will be boys. They're going to get into these fights.
Yeah.
They're going to do that. Yeah, they're going to
destroy the
tussle.
city.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I love that they show just people running in the streets. Like, there's one shot where Godzilla's just slowly walking the city, and then you just see a bunch of people scattered just running the opposite way. Just beautiful. This whole movie has so many great homages just to not just like King Kong, the original King Kong versus Godzilla, but also just a lot of the original movies. I love how like punk fucking Godzilla is. He's just got this badass attitude. He doesn't give a fuck. But if we're gonna like talk about Mechagodzilla, like it makes sense that they would make like a weapon to defend against it. So it's like they didn't need to be like these over the top villains. They could have just been like, yeah, we're creating a weapon. And
just in case this guy comes back, like we need to protect ourselves.
Exactly. But I almost love it even more that they're like, no, we're gonna be villains. We're the ape. We're men. We're the
apex.
We're the
predator.
apex.
Yeah.
Which, so like I kind of figured that Mechagodzilla would be in this movie. But as soon as Apex Cybernetics popped up,
as soon as they said they're the leader in cybernetics, I'm like, they're bringing in Mechagodzilla.
Yeah, Mechagodzilla's gonna happen in here.
Yeah.
So at that point, I was worried. I was like, oh no, is it gonna be the last 2 minutes? And it kind of is, but their fight scenes with each other just out of this world. Out of this fucking world.
Yeah, the favorite moment is when Godzilla's stepping on Kong and they just yell at each other. It's my favorite moment in the whole film. It's just that's cinema right there. Show that to Scorsese.
No,
right
I want someone give me Scorsese's number and I'm going to text him a gif of Godzilla smiling and fucking laughing.
What was that about? Yeah,
he laughs,
dude. He chuckles. He's like, I
When is that?
loved it so much. I loved it. I want more of that. Like. Give me more ridiculousness. This is like straight Showa 60s silly campy Godzilla fighting stuff. I mean, the fight scenes are brutal. Like Godzilla's chomping in his fight. Like there were 2 times when Godzilla used his mouth just to bite Kong's neck, and I was like, oh fuck, oh shit.
When he's like scratching his chest, I'm like, oh man, poor guy.
Oh man, yeah.
And then they resuscitated him with with a spaceship.
So ridiculous. So ridiculous.
Nuts.
Yeah,
it's absolutely insane. No, but like
why?
the world, the whole world building that they do with the Hollow Earth, I love all that stuff. I think it was smart of them to make Kong the main character because, Kong originated from America. He's more relatable because he is more human as opposed to Godzilla. I think, like, if you're gonna look at it like a plot hole, it's just like, oh yeah, Godzilla's bad all of a sudden just because they've been making a. I mean, there's probably a lot of plot holes that you can probably look into this movie.
That's what like I thought was funny, that the motivation of these, like, bringing them together was like, oh yeah, they're both top of the food chain, so they're gonna fight.
Yeah,
and like that's all they explained.
I mean, that makes sense in the context of the franchise, because that's why Godzilla went to King Ghidorah, because that was an apex predator as well, and he's gonna fight another apex predator because they have an ancient rivalry. It's kind of the same thing with Kong, but it's also like, how does he know that like a machine is giving off apex energy, or same, like how can Godzilla?
Yeah, so he senses Kong.
He does, but how does he not sense him on Skull Island? Under that dome.
When he's in that dome thing.
Yeah, it's sci-fi. He can't get past the storm. I don't know.
There's like a shield around it or something.
Yeah,
like, I don't fucking
Who cares?
know, man.
Who cares?
Yeah.
And then like the girl secretly taught him sign language that like no one
knew about it.
Yeah.
He was like learning sign language.
It was a nice reveal, but like, I'm like, when did she have time to do this? Like, it's very intense.
You would think there'd be cameras every single point of that dome to see if he was learning sign language.
Well, if he's the only subject in that dome, like why would they wouldn't?
It's not even like one or two words. It's like full on language there.
He just says home, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want to. Did you guys know that the dude in the helmet, in the suit, in King Ghidorah's skull, which powers Mechagodzilla?
Yeah.
Did you know that was Ken Watanabe's son in canon?
Just because you told me before.
Okay.
Before we saw it, I think. I don't think the movie really. I mean, they say his name, so if you're a fan of the movies, you know that.
That was the weirdest thing to me,
but
because when they set up his character, he sees Godzilla off in the distance, and he gives him this look like, "I'm gonna get you, bitch!" Like, you'll see, you'll see. And then they don't acknowledge it. So maybe if they get more movies, maybe he did survive his shock on it, but
pretty brain damaged.
Yeah,
he's probably dead.
Pretty fucked up after that.
But also like. Who cares? And at this point, it's like Fast and Furious. Like they bring back Han again. Like who cares?
I was half expecting Ghidorah to come back at this point, man.
Oh
like,
man,
he doesn't even have a head.
Well, like after King of the Monsters, that post credit scene, the first thing I thought was Mecha King Ghidorah, because that's happened before, but they wouldn't do that before Mechagodzilla. So Mechagodzilla is right next to King Ghidorah, is probably the most famous. And they gave a lot of respect to Mecha King Ghidorah, because Mechagodzilla, because every time Mecha is in these movies, he just fucking destroys Godzilla, like every time. So the way they portrayed him was like respectful to the legacy that is Mechagodzilla.
He kicked Godzilla's ass.
He fucking destroyed him. I lost my shit at the two atomic breaths hitting in the center. That was one thing. So I did a solo commentary for Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, the original one, the very first time Mechagodzilla appears, and that happens in that movie. And I said, if this happens in the theater, I'm gonna lose my shit. And I literally like pounded on the fucking chair when it happened.
Threw your shit around.
You're like, guys, anyone listen to my commentary? I called it.
Nobody, Mom, did you listen to it? Your son? So all of that is fucking great.
I mean, Godzilla does the breath through the center of the earth,
dude.
And they were like yelling at each other through the hole.
Yeah.
I'm like, how deep is that? How far does that carry?
Yeah, Kong gets there in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, it was like a 20-minute sequence to get there initially.
Yeah. So we were watching
it. Humans are all like contorting and everything. Like, oh, we're not gonna make it. Kong's like, all right, I'm back.
We were watching it again on Sunday. And Amber was like, wait, so if they go through one way, how is it that they're floating this way, but then I'm like, shh. Stop.
Amber, don't ask questions.
It doesn't matter. Just look how beautiful it all looks. It's visually stunning. Adam Wingard shot like 10 scenes of people, and then the rest was just like amazing visual effects artists making wonderful, wonderful movie magic. But he does have his touch in there. I do say. I think he's like, it does feel like Adam Wingard had his handprint like all over this movie. It feels like one of his movies. I think so. I don't think it like, obviously I don't think he wrote the script I don't know if Borstein was still. I know he's like in charge of the story. There's another writer. I forget who it was, but.
You saw a lot of 2016 Blair Witch vibes in this?
No, but I saw a lot of like Your Next vibes in it with the music choices, the neon, like, okay, maybe people will say like Pacific Rim because that was kind of neon in the main like battle sequence. And even like the headset that he has on from using the skull is kind of like Pacific Rim-y. But I mean, Pacific Rim doesn't exist without Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, so
Another thing too, when they send not Javier Bardem but the Damien Bichir.
Damien Bichir. I love him so much that I just felt bad that he was just like typical villain guy.
Yeah.
I mean, even what's her name? Like his daughter in the movie.
Isa
Gonzalez. Yeah.
She says like three things in the whole movie. She's in the movie for 20 minutes.
There was a moment. Is that a monkey? There was when she was like, did that monkey just speak or something like that?
But with her, he sent his daughter to grab the energy.
Yeah, like the source that would power their Mechagodzilla.
Yes, go on, bro.
And then she grabs it. But they don't take it up to
no.
No, yeah. The line is like, we can remake this. Ow!
No.
Just remake energy from scratch?
In a
They
previous...
have it in the center of the earth, and they're like, yeah, we
can scan the elements.
Formulas? You just have the elements and formulas?
I like that it was a line off camera, and then they're like, oh yeah, we can recreate it, and then in like a earlier Godzilla movie... Yeah. You would see that upload and be like, okay, 30 minutes to upload. It goes from 0 to 90 in like 2 seconds.
They create a new power source in like a minute.
Yes.
It's incredible. I love it.
From the center of the earth.
From the center of the earth.
Yes.
By the way, Tom Davini in the chat said, it's a good monster movie, but is it a good Adam Wingard movie? It's both. It's both, Tom.
But yeah, I can appreciate how stupid it is, but I think that's the point. Like, I love 60s Batman because it's ridiculous and corny, and I can appreciate this for like knowing what it is and not trying to be like the Dark Knight of Godzilla movies.
Right. I think this is pretty much what happened after the '98 version of Godzilla. Toho was like, okay, America, never again. You're not touching Godzilla. But then when Legendary got the rights to do it in like for the 2014, they were like, okay, we're gonna respectfully do a realistic take on Godzilla. We're gonna treat the character right. We're gonna show so much respect for it. And I think maybe they just got to a point where they're like, okay, this is the vibe that we're going for. Because like, I don't think a lot of people even know that this is like a cinematic universe. Like probably people don't even know that these movies are connected to the Kong movie, you know?
I think I asked during King of the Monsters. Like, does this take place after Godzilla?
It's all connected.
Kong? I don't know.
And I think that's why it's my favorite, because it's like they're not trying to do. I mean, maybe the first movie is a lot more serious. The second Godzilla movie gets a little cheesy, but not anywhere near as this movie. I think the first two kind of gradually build to campy, and then this one just fucking or maybe just shoots to the hollow earth. And it just goes for it. And then even Kong Skull Island has like, I think Kong Skull Island has like the perfect amount of like serious and campiness that these movies need. And I think Godzilla vs. Kong captured it and did it even better.
Well, I think with Kong Skull Island, like they tried to be funny. I didn't understand if it was supposed to be funny or not. Where like the scene where the guy sacrifices himself and then the Kong just like
hilarious
swats him into the rock. I'm like, is that supposed to be funny or is it just like bad? But this one knows that it's just like absurd. It just works.
And I think one of my favorite things about all of this is when I hopped back on social media and I saw that all 4 directors were together, like promoting this movie, just like
taking a bunch of photos and shit.
Just fucking warmed my heart because they're 4 really talented filmmakers and they have like unique styles, unique voices, and it was just so great to see them all together. Just because they love these monster movies. So I hope we do get more of these. I don't know what the future will. I know that the hashtag was going, but I think this is like a nice little this was a good send off.
Yeah, it's a nice ending.
Yeah.
Like, what else do you do? Like, okay, Godzilla's going to fight another monster, a different one, or something like that. Or they fight each other again for some reason. And it's like,
I mean, they open
so Kong's in the Hollow Earth. He's in the center, right?
Yeah.
So he's got to sense something up there. He's like, I got to go
all the way back up there.
Let me get up there in 15 seconds.
Godzilla, can you make a hole from that from Tokyo to the center?
I got you, bro.
I mean, the only other
I'll
thing.
come back.
Well, I mean, they could do a whole lot. They could do a whole lot in the Hollow Earth. There's a lot of stuff. Like,
wait, so the Hollow Earth, there's oxygen in there?
I don't know, because as soon as this was the first thing I thought, because I saw the main human characters, they just opened the door, and in the background you can see one of just the soldier guys, like the pilot. It looked like he was wearing a helmet, and then my first thought was like, oh, that guy's smart because he's wearing a helmet. You don't know if you can breathe out here. And then they're just like,
just walk out. Like,
cares?
It just seemed they're in the center of the earth.
That's like,
there's no air.
There's nothing. There's nothing. But as far as like where they could take the franchise, I think like King of the Monsters tried to do like Destroy All Monsters, where there's like a bunch of monsters breaking out all over the world. They barely did that. Like, it seems like they're just like homaging a lot of the older movies. So like,
so are there more monsters to fight?
Oh yeah, I mean, a lot of like really obscure monsters that Godzilla could fight. But honestly, like, they've created a bunch of original ones that I think are cool enough. But they could also, like, create a whole new monster. I think the only way they could honestly go, if this movie is as crazy as it is, I think the only way they can up the cheese factor is if they introduced aliens. Space. Because aliens have been involved with the plot. I mean, time travel has been involved with the plot for Godzilla movies, so you can the wackier you think that you can think of, it's happened. I mean, the original Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla existed because of aliens, so it's like you could do like a whole alien invasion where Godzilla and Kong team up with each other and fight like a monster that aliens created. Like, there is a lot of stuff.
You can go to the island where Mothra is from.
Infant Island. They could. Well, there is a Godzilla movie where all the monsters go on one island and fight each other. That's like another thing they can. I mean,
like a battle royale for fucking
pretty much.
This. I love this.
And instead of an island, just have all the monsters go back to fucking the Hollow Earth and just fight each other. Because at the beginning of the movie, in the opening, by the way, the music is fucking fantastic. I was a little worried. Because I was like, oh, is it just going to be like Man of Steel and Batman v Superman? And there's like one kind of, because I listened to the score on Spotify. It's actually really great. There's only one instance where like these like fucking drums that it actually sounds just like Man of Steel. But the opening credit sequence is like, as soon as the title shows up and this music is blaring, it felt so fucking throwback and just insane and nuts. But I also... I got like bummed, but also not bummed after I thought about it, because like in the opening credits, you see all the monsters that he's fought previously, and they all kind of said like defeated and stuff. They're pretty much doing like a tail of the tape.
Yeah, a fucking March Madness we had going on there. That was beautiful. That was when I was like, this is gonna be incredible.
Dude, when it was like Godzilla,
know what they're doing here.
When it was like Godzilla and then Kong, and they put them together, and they're on like opposite sides of the earth.
It was a fucking bracket.
Yeah,
we had here.
Pretty much. But we also learn that just because Godzilla defeats them doesn't mean he kills them, because
he walks away.
Because he walks away. Even the first time Godzilla,
play dead. The engines for submarines, or
because even the first round that Godzilla beat Kong, he didn't kill him. He's just like, okay, cool. You
submitted.
You submit.
He tapped, if you will.
He tapped out.
He walked around. He walked back. He's like, pussy. And then he walked away.
So, I think the rest of the monsters could still exist, and, just go even crazier. I know that the rights, I'm going to get a little nerdy. Don't, Amber, she's like, shush me right now. Don't fucking shush me right now.
Don't fucking shush me, Amber. Not now.
Talk about Godzilla right
Talk about Godzilla. Leave me alone. But Toho now has the free reign to make a Godzilla movie, because Toho and Legendary couldn't make Godzilla movies the same year or at the same time, and they're actually building their own cinematic universe with the Shin Godzilla movie, which can be really, really cool. Why not have the best of both worlds? Why not have both of them released just, opposite years? Just why not? Let's all live in harmony and just have as many Godzilla movies as we can. Obviously, we know that the box office is doing well for a pandemic movie, and I think it's even getting close already to what King of the Monsters did.
It
overall
beat the opening weekend, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Because King of the Monsters didn't do great. And I think this also has to do with runtime, because that movie was really, really long. This movie is just under 2 hours. So it's an hour and 53 minutes, so probably like hour 45, then credits.
Yeah.
So if they like stick to this formula in this model, then maybe we can get more. But also, I feel like they just went out with a bang. Because
I think it's a perfect way to end it too.
Yeah. I can't see them doing this every time where there's like, okay, we're going to focus an entire fight sequence for 2.5 minutes straight without cutting to any humans. So I don't know. All I know is that it's perfect. It does exactly what it needs to do. It's my favorite kind of Godzilla movie where they know how ridiculous it is and they're just going to have fun with it. Once again, let Toho Japanese let them do the serious, hardcore, dramatic Godzilla movies, and then we can have the cheesy.
We can have our stupid stuff here.
We can just be
here in
because
America.
It's also because they understand the character far more than we will ever understand that character.
Yeah.
So I think there's room to have both. I think we can have both, but we'll see. If they announce that a new sequel is going to be greenlit, then I'll be a happy boy. Regardless, we're getting more Godzilla from Toho anyway, so I'm going to be happy anyways. There's new anime out right now that I can't fucking watch until it apparently finishes overseas and it's over here. I don't know. But I do want to end the conversation of Godzilla versus Kong if we haven't. I don't know if we're missing anything. But I think the most important question, I think I even want to do a Twitter poll because I think I know the answer.
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident I know the answer. Okay. But
what's the question?
I want to know from both of you, my friends, my best friends on the planet, my brothers, my hermanos, and mi familia in the chat. And if you're watching in the playback specifically too, who do you think won Godzilla versus Kong? Because there is a winner.
There is, but
no.
What you're asking is who won the movie, right?
Oh, we won the movie.
No. We're not an option here, okay?
Okay.
Because I think it's clear who won.
Yes.
All right, the fight. But I think who won the movie's up for debate. I don't know,
You
guys.
mean won the movie?
Because Kong is what I'm saying. I think Kong won the movie, Brian, because he's the heart of the film and the main character. And that's where I was going with that. Yeah, I didn't want to give away my vote. Didn't want to influence anybody.
First of all, I'm putting in the poll. I'm putting a poll on Twitter right now. Who won? Hashtag Godzilla versus Kong. I put Godzilla, Kong, and then the third option, I put Brian's smug ass. I didn't even have to type it because I remembered it from last time. So it's even better.
Nice.
So head on over to our Twitter. If you have not followed us on Twitter, @Wanger Show, I just put the link right there in the chat. Please be sure to vote who you thought won. It's pretty clear that Godzilla fucking kicked his ass. Like, I will confidently say kicked his ass.
I think if we get like a round two, okay, I know there were 3 fights in the film, but I think if we get a second movie, I think you can find a way to have Kong win it.
True.
I don't know. I don't think it was a complete ass kicking.
That was Kong getting the axe thing.
Yeah, he had to have a tool. Cute.
Well, also,
Godzilla won the first battle because he had the advantage in the water.
True.
He was in the water. Yeah.
True.
Kong, you can't breathe underwater.
That's why I say it starts off like a boxing match, turns into a UFC fight, and then turns into WrestleMania because Mechagodzilla comes in with the fucking chair. It's just out of nowhere. So I guess if you're okay, you guys are the wrestling fans. So let's say in a wrestling match, Godzilla and Kong, they're two wrestlers, they fight each other. Godzilla beats Kong, then he's off to the side. He's thrown out of the ring. And then someone comes in from the top of the stage and is like, "No, bitch, I'm fighting you," and fights him, beats him, and then Kong beats the new guy that just came in. Does Kong get the title?
By
Technically,
the transitive property, I think that's how it works.
What you did describe was wrestling, Christian. You did. All right. So if stuff like that happens in wrestling all the time, okay. So give wrestling a shot. That's the moral of the story here tonight.
I like Elena in the chat. She said,
"Go ahead,
you go, Brian. You go.
No, you first.
No, you go. Yeah.
No, in wrestling they would do like a guy just fucking won a huge fight, he would be celebrating, and then Stone Cold be like, kicks his ass, stuns him, and then pins him for like 3 seconds. Somehow the ref's still there.
Yeah.
And then he wins the title, and it's like,
So
what?
Mecha Godzilla has regular Godzilla and a fucking ankle lock. Okay, and Godzilla has his arm trying to like tag in Kong, and Kong's like, "Come on, come get me!" And then at the very end, he jumps in there. Kong jumps off the fucking turnbuckle with his hammer, hits him there.
Yeah.
Like Triple H with the sledgehammer, boom, right in there.
You know how the Dudley boys have their move, and one of them lifts him up, and the other guy comes down. That was
I almost
the hammer
dude,
at the end. Yeah,
I almost wish they went full like I wanted someone to what's that move where they jump off something and their arm comes down on them, just like a
ooh, I forget the name, but I know what you're talking about.
Just hop on a fucking building and then just like bitch.
I want them running across the buildings. You're right. Yeah, I want them doing that. And
Kong did a lot of that. I like Elena here saying Godzilla literally put Kong to fucking sleep.
Yeah, people bringing up Kong basically died. So I mean,
just saying,
definitive there.
Yeah.
2 times.
I'm wondering if that's like Toho being like, he can't lose. Godzilla
just letting you know.
Just to let you know, because I think one of the biggest things is that Adam Wingard has said from the very beginning that there will be a definitive winner. But when he said that, I was like, oh, they're not going to kill it. They're not going to kill one of them. There's no way. So, but we've learned that as long as they just submit, that then boom. Because Godzilla.
What about they kill Godzilla, but they find eggs? Godzilla baby.
Oh, there were eggs. There were Skullcrawler eggs.
Yeah.
There were Skullcrawler eggs.
Going back to the W, is Damien Bashir Vince McMahon? He's like, I'm going to bring out Mecha Godzilla.
Does Vince McMahon have a son?
Yeah, Shane O'Mac. Shane McMahon.
Then that's Serizawa's kid in this movie, controlling Mecha Godzilla. Which, by the way, let me talk about that for a second. Mecha Godzilla having a mind of its own is so wonderful because that has happened in the past. They literally took the original in one of the Godzilla movies. I think it's Godzilla versus. There's 17 movies with Mecha Godzilla, but in one of them they take the original 1954 Godzilla that was killed by the oxygen destroyer. They take the skeleton of that and make it into Mecha Godzilla. And at one point during the movie, Mecha Godzilla remembers that it was the original Godzilla and turns on the humans. It's fucking
that's a wrestling twist right there. That's good.
Quite literally one of the best Godzilla movies I've ever seen, and they did something similar to this. I thought it was a little strange that they were using the skull and not the brain. You would think it would be the brain instead of, but DNA, whatever.
It's not as visually pleasing to see a brain
cool.
as opposed to a skull.
I mean, that room
sitting in a skull.
That room looked fucking cool. When they went into the Hollow Earth and they're going through light speed, just looked fucking insane. It looked amazing.
Well, what I was thinking, why did they bring the child to the center of the
It's like
Earth?
super dangerous too. Because she needed to talk to Kong.
Or Rebecca Hall. Like, why not just send these army guys?
Yeah.
Or whoever.
Well, clearly they needed to send the girl and Rebecca Hall. Okay, Brian, it worked.
Yeah.
Okay,
To save Kong?
Someone's got to talk to him.
There were a couple of great references to the original King Kong versus Godzilla. They fucking carry him, not on balloons, but they carry him with helicopters and shit to Antarctica.
That was ridiculous, too.
Kong sticks his axe in Godzilla's mouth, just like the fucking tree.
I hope they did the boulder thing, though. I don't think they did it in this one. Remember in the original one where Kong just like throws a rock at him? I was hoping for that in this, but I don't think they did it. Yeah.
No. I think they made up for that with Godzilla laughing at him. I can't believe that, man. I love that
laugh. Someone sent me the time code for that laugh. I don't remember that.
When Godzilla chuckles?
I just know he smiles.
Yeah.
No, he laughs. He full on.
It's probably like.
It's like you can find. I think the clip is on YouTube somewhere.
I was like disturbed by seeing his mouth go that wide on a smile.
Dude, I loved how like disgusting and gross they kind of made him look all throughout, and with the fights getting even gnarlier, and like that's Adam Wingard's like, oh, this is the first PG-13 movie, so how violent can I get? Like to the point when Kong rips off Mechagodzilla's fucking head and all the oil is spilling everywhere as if it's fucking blood, I laughed so hard when Kong was just raising that skull, the head of Mechagodzilla and screaming. I'm like, this is insane, and I fucking love it. I'm gonna watch this movie after this fucking show. It's great.
Kong almost died by the creature at the Hollow Earth. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, no, not that one. No, But that one, the war bat
looking creature.
Yeah, that thing was cool.
Yeah, so Kong's kind of a pussy if he's dying multiple times.
But he won the movie and he won our hearts.
He won our hearts.
I think that's bigger than a victory. Okay.
Well, just because, he learned human language.
No, because he seems like a genuinely nice dude. He's not a dick.
He just wants to
Godzilla's
go
like
home.
kind of a dick. But,
Godzilla's the dick.
yeah.
Kevin Ramirez sent in a super chat. Thank you so much for that. I love how the way Godzilla fought this time was a little bit more like an animal lizard.
He was quicker. He was faster this time.
When he was crawling and shit all over him and biting him, just great. The whole Hong Kong sequence is so amazing. And then it turns to daytime within like seconds. Because
like it's the next
faster than
day.
it takes to get to the center of the earth both times.
yeah.
So what's the distance to the center of the earth?
I'm sure it would take quite a while. I also thought, I was like, okay, so it's in the core. Do we have a core? Do we not have
That's
a core?
that's like literally the center, right?
Because they go through like a vortex.
Because like it was like upside down, so there's like.
Yeah, I will say, I wish that would have been so cool if they had a fight scene in like mid floating. Like I think they could have done something really cool with when they're just floating there, and like if Godzilla went in there too, and they're just floating and fighting and fucking punching each other and shit.
Yeah,
that would have been pretty cool. But I mean, what we got was pretty dope.
3,900 miles. Let's round up to 4,000 miles to the center of the Earth.
Oh, that's shorter than from here to New York.
No, is it?
Well, and if you
isn't New York like 4,000 miles from here?
And it was kind of a thing where he doesn't like climb up there; he falls. So he falls.
He's got that momentum of gravity. Okay.
So that he
midway through it slingshots him back the other way as well. So
yeah, try to do that math in your head. He falls, and then when he comes up the other side, he climbs his way out.
Yeah, it's it makes total sense. I don't see what the problem is. Yeah, totally fine.
Distance from what? California to New York City.
Yeah, isn't it like 4,000? I don't know.
I don't know.
What am I talking about?
I think anytime now that any movies or television references a podcast, I just start laughing. And the fact that this guy had a conspiracy podcast about monsters was just amazing. And at the end, when he was just like, "You want to be on my podcast?" It's great. It's so great. Yeah.
It's a well-earned dig there.
Yeah.
That was good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, Brian looks it up. If you haven't already, there's 152 of you watching right now.
Hey-o.
Thank you all so much. If you liked Godzilla vs. Kong as much as we did, please hit that like button right now. And we heard a lot from our lurkers last week. All the folks.
That was great. Okay,
proud.
because
so amazing. Yes.
Because we see like the views on here and the downloads, and it's like we have our main group of people that we talk to, but it's
all
like,
amazing.
Who are these other people? Like I know there's people watching this shit, so it was cool last week to see that people. Hey, lurker here.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And if you're still one of those lurkers and you haven't commented ever before, hit that like button.
We know you're out there,
and then also leave a comment.
That's how I watch YouTube. I don't really comment on anything. So I know there's people out there who watch videos.
Oh, yeah, I lurk. I lurk sometimes. Yeah. So, yeah, please hit that like button right now. Let's get to 100 likes. We got 152 of you. Let's get to 100 likes. We'd very much appreciate it. And if you do leave a comment, it actually does help out the show a lot, too. Just typing in stuff. Who you think won versus Kong and Godzilla, all that stuff. We have that poll that's up on Twitter. Let's keep the conversation going. I think, if anything, the one thing that's been fun, especially like when we were talking about this movie in our Discord, was just talking about a movie that like didn't have any like bad politics or any kind of drama around it. Just like a movie that was fun. We can have a good time with it and have a debate on who we thought won, a giant ass monkey or a fucking lizard. Like it's fun. It's so much fun.
I said it last week, but I love it that this is the movie that brings cinema back. I think that's so great. In 20 years from now, like, what was the first big movie to come back? Kids? It was Godzilla versus Kong. Okay?
What was that movie? Trolls.
Yeah, Trolls World Tour tried to bring it down. All right, that happy little evil movie tried to bring cinema down, but
I hope
Godzilla versus Kong brought us back.
I hope in 20 years from now that'll be in textbooks when they talk about
it will be.
Hollywood in film and what it was like during the 2019, 2020, 2021 pandemic. Godzilla, a movie fucking titled Godzilla versus Kong, might have brought.
You can't avoid this in the history books.
You literally
can't.
cannot.
I'm sorry, film professor snobs. You got to acknowledge the fact that this movie kept cinema alive. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, you don't need to be
sorry.
You never have to be You never have.
Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
Oh boy. So yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot. I almost wanted to do a live Twitch stream, just like me watching it, but I knew that we were going to do a commentary on it already.
This Wednesday, guys.
This
8
Wednesday
PM Pacific. We are going to.
In fact, you know, I know I'll make it live later. I got to come up with the title and shit, but it will be 8 p.m. just like Cody said. So hopefully y'all can join us. That'll be the very last of Monster March. We're bleeding into Awesome April, which we do have a lot of great commentaries for Awesome April that we will get into, but make sure you tune in. And also, if you're watching this, you've never watched before, please be sure to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, leave a comment, and if you haven't already, check out our Patreon, patreon.com/wangers, especially if you're a fan of all these monster movies like I am, and we've done a bunch of commentaries for all these movies. We've done the original Godzilla movie, we've done Godzilla 98, we did Godzilla 2014, Kong Skull Island, Godzilla King of the Monsters, did a solo commentary for Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. We did Pacific Rim a couple of weeks ago. So we love these monster movies. They're a lot of fun, and we love watching them all with you. So check out our Patreon, patreon.com/wangers. We've done over 100, Cody, commentaries?
Over 100. Guys,
Over 100.
I think we're in the 120s now, I think. We're getting there, man.
Whew. We are getting there. Nick Reeves, thank you so much for putting that in the chat for us. And if Cody, we have a list of the commentaries that we're doing this month, right?
Yeah.
Let me pull it up. We'll pull it up. I know so for this week, we're obviously doing Godzilla versus Kong.
Oh, I thought you were asking if we had a graphic. I'm like, I didn't make
No.
a graphic.
I was
we
gonna
do have planned.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to go off the list. So yeah, this week, just pulling up every month on our Patreon, we give people a little update of what we're working on and what we're doing. And so this week, it's Godzilla versus Kong, so that'll be a lot of fun. And then we're doing Speed, baby.
The drug. We're doing the drug and then watching Godzilla versus Kong again. No.
On Speed. We are talking about the 1990s, I believe, Keanu Reeves-led film Speed. Fantastic action movie. One of my favorite
awesome.
movies. It's really
the
great.
second we saw it was on HBO. Like, we have to watch this.
By the way,
for a commentary immediately because
Speed 2 Cruise Control is also on HBO Max.
that one we're not going to do this month.
No?
But Speed's there.
Cody, it's called
that.
Cruise Control. They're on a boat.
Yeah, I get it.
They're going too fast on a boat.
Cruise control.
If they're on cruise control, they are? Okay. All right.
Willem Dafoe is the villain.
It's not a good movie.
I
Okay,
know.
let's
Okay.
move on here.
We are also going to do a Patreon. Every month, we have our patrons $10 and up vote on the movie they want us to watch. So that will be in there as well. And then also, a little movie called Mortal Kombat is coming out later this month. It got pushed back a week. So towards the end of the month, we're actually going to do a live commentary on the new Mortal Kombat movie. Now, also, if just maybe more incentive to join the Patreon, we've done the original Mortal Kombat as a commentary. So if you want to watch that one along with us, then you should check out that Patreon. You never know. Maybe Mortal Kombat Annihilation is streaming, and maybe we can watch it at some point
Maybe
too.
that'll pop up too.
Maybe
You
that'll
never
pop
know
up
with
because
us,
of the
guys.
patrons.
We make just snap-second decisions. It's fun.
Yeah, we don't plan this shit.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And while we're plugging stuff, we just released a brand new video, by the way. If
did.
you haven't seen it, Cody broke down his most iconic characters. It was, I mean, you couldn't stop talking about this, Cody. It was such an honor for you to do this.
It was an honor for me to do this. I've been watching that series on YouTube for years, and I was honored and flattered that they had invited me to take part in this. And I had a lot of fun going down memory lane. You know, all 2 years of my shorts, and it was great. It was a great time. Loved it.
I don't think I told you in person, but I'm proud of you, man. It was
Hey, thanks. Yeah,
you put in a lot of hard work, and it shows.
It's fun to get up on top of the mountain, and you look back down. You look to see what you did,
Reminisce,
and be proud of yourself, proud of the journey that got you there.
Yeah. It's absolutely fantastic, and you deserve all the praise, sir. So if you have not seen that new video, be sure to check that out. Hit the like button on that. Leave a comment on it. We love reading all your comments, especially if you're a lurker. Just saying.
Just hanging out.
Lurkers welcome.
Brian, overall thoughts, concluding thoughts on Godzilla vs. Kong? What would you score it? Would you give it a heart?
I'd give it a heart.
Ooh.
Hot dog, hot diggity
But
dog.
I enjoyed it more than the other ones because it knows what it is, and if you are okay with the absurdity and the ridiculousness, what?
Let's do this, guys. Let's get into the rankings. Where are they going to rank, guys? This is what everyone clicks on the video for.
This one, then Kong, Skull Island.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
And then first
You
Godzilla.
forgot the other ones?
Yeah,
Okay.
then King of the Monsters. I
King of
don't
the
really
Monsters last.
remember.
Yeah, I'd probably say Godzilla vs. Kong, and then I do 2014 Godzilla, then Kong, and then I do King of the Monsters. But I have a love for all of them.
I think I'd flip-flop your top two, but other than that, it's the same. I think I'm going Godzilla 2014, number one still, and then I'm going this, and then Kong, and then King of the Monsters.
Yeah.
And then
I mean-
98 Godzilla.
Of course.
Oh, well,
It's like
yeah.
a-
I mean, if you want me to rank all 30 some,
No,
because
it's
I've seen them all.
It's okay.
He can do it. He can absolutely do it.
I probably can. Yeah, and it's not fair to compare them either because they're so different. They're all in the same universe, but they're just completely different movies. But
They'll have their own touch to them.
they really do. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
There we go, guys. I'm happy for you, Christian. I'm happy
So
you
am I,
had
Cody.
this moment.
So am I.
I'm happy for my friend here. This is great. This is
So happy.
Look at you. Look
I
at
think-
you smiling, talking about movies excitingly.
It's weird. Oh, if we were still working at Collider, I'd hate all of this. I wouldn't want to talk. I hated talking movies over there. Yeah, it's just really like rejuvenate. It was the heave. What do they call they called them the heaves, the floating fucking machine that went to the hollow. I think they called it a heave.
Scorsese's. The
Scorsese's, yeah. That little machine was on my chest, and it somehow revived me because it can power up Las Vegas, whatever he fucking said. And
It's a lot of power.
It made
That's what
me
we've learned from that movie.
very, very happy. Leading up to this, it was a joy, and I'm so glad that it was worth it. You know, even if the movie was like terrible, I would have found something that I truly enjoyed out of it. But it like went beyond my expectations. Like it was even greater than I thought. I will say, if you do listen to my solo commentary for Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, let me know what I got wrong and if I got anything right. Because
You know exactly what you got right, buddy. Let's talk about it now. Come on.
I only know the one part I do remember because it was so long ago that I said that if they do the two beams and they hit each other, that was the only thing that I like that would be great if they did that. I also said I know that I got wrong. I said that I thought that because Godzilla was like being a bad boy in this movie. I thought he was actually Mechagodzilla disguised as Godzilla because that's
I thought that was going to happen too.
Yeah.
That's what I thought the reveal was going to be, is that he was bad all along, and then the real Godzilla shows up at the end. I thought that would happen.
Like scream, and he's like surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then that would be kind of silly. It'd be cool, but yeah, I got that wrong. So I'm a piece of shit.
Fucking idiot.
I know. Yeah.
I don't trust your rankings anymore.
Godzilla vs. Kong. I don't know if I have anything. I'll probably say a whole lot more once I do the commentary. I'm just going to be screaming the entire time throughout the whole
Let's reveal our drinking rules for that, because we finalized those today, guys.
Yes.
Only 3 rules for this week's commentary, all right? You're going to drink every time a punch is thrown. You're going to drink every time one of them roars. And you're going to drink every time Christian goes, oh! Or any sort of variation of that. You're going to take a sip for that. All right?
Oh, man. I'm stoked. I'm so excited. This movie's only on HBO Max for 30 days. Only 30 days. That's a little bummer. It's kind of a bummer. They should keep it there for longer. Come on.
It should be up there all the time.
Give me this fucking Blu-ray already. I want this 4K. I just ordered Godzilla 2014 on 4K and Shin Godzilla on Blu-ray, which, Cody, if there's a digital download code in there, I'm giving it to you. I'm giving it to you, buddy, so you can watch this movie.
Merry Christmas me. All right.
There you go. Brian, you get nothing. You get shit.
You get coal, you bad
you
boy.
get cold, you little bad boy. I'm going to spank you.
Yeah. You're a bad boy, Brian. BBB.
Ooh,
Bad boy
BBB.
Brian.
Yeah. Yeah,
All
I
right.
like it.
Was Godzilla a thick boy in this movie?
Oh, yeah,
He was a
Godzilla,
thick
the
bad boy. He was a
Yeah.
TBB.
Thick bad boy. Yeah.
Is it boy with like BOI? Is that what we're looking at here? Like boy?
Ooh,
Boy.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I like to think in my own headcanon that because he became the king, now he's just like, yeah, he's got a little bit of an ego. That's why he's fucking defeating all these monsters, being a fucking asshole, just killing people. Like, he blew up jets. Like, that guy was screaming in the jet. He's like, oh, fuck it. Just blows up. Godzilla don't care.
Like if they make a sequel, he has to lose, right?
No, he
Really?
doesn't have to. No,
right.
Godzilla's always been an anti-hero. He's always been a fucking
He's got
ass.
to lose to Kong, is what I'm saying. Though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. And then they could do Mecha Kong. They've done that before. They've done Mecha Kong before.
course
That's,
they did all
that's
of
not a I don't think that's a Toho movie, but they've fucking done Mecha Kong before. So
That's great.
everybody gets a Mecha Godzilla. I've seen
I
like
want to say a Mecha Cody. What would Mecha Cody look like? Just-
can somebody fan art? Can do someone do
normal
some
human
fan
being?
art of Cody but mechanized?
Yeah.
I do wish they called it Kiru. That's what they called Mechagodzilla later on. I think it's Kiru or Kairu. I still don't know the name, but they just called him Mecha the whole time. I'm fine with that. But in a modern day movie, a character seriously said it's Mechagodzilla.
That was pretty silly.
That's fucking cool, man. That's so cool.
I think Robo Godzilla would have been fine, or whatever the hell the guy said.
He said that. Yeah, Robo Godzilla. Yeah. No, it's Mech. And then the villains, they were like, yeah, we call him Mechagodzilla. Yeah.
Yeah. I came up with the name first, kid.
Yeah.
Not you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Best way to recognize.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, there it is. You did it.
It is. There it is.
There's nothing else to look forward to.
There's nothing else this year. I'm trying to think for you.
No, I'm excited to see Mortal Kombat. That's gonna be fun. Yeah. That'll be fun.
We saw the trailer for Fast and Furious.
Oh man,
looks stupid.
Ridiculous. Is this supposed to be cool? Is this supposed to be like?
I don't know. Are they jumping on the bandwagon too? Of like, we know what we are. We know.
I think they do now.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
they have to. They have to know now.
I think they've known since the 7th movie, the last Paul Walker movie.
I'd say the 6th one when they jumped across the frickin' bridge on the tank and
Tyrese.
All that shit.
Yeah. Oh no, you're right. When fucking Michelle Rodriguez and Vin Diesel.
Yeah, and they catch each other in midair while going 80 miles an hour across two separate sides of the fucking bridge.
That's not a like HBO because that's Universal, huh?
Yeah.
It might be on.
I don't think it is.
I don't know. Might be.
We've already done a commentary on it, guys. I'm not watching it again. No.
I'm sorry. I'm talking about the new one, F9 or Fuck 9. What's it called? Family 9.
What is it called?
I think it's called Family 9.
I think it's not called Family 9. I refuse to believe that. That'd be hilarious, but no. Is the last one would just be called The Fast and the Family? Is that what's going to go on?
No,
they're not Furious anymore. They're Family.
It'll be the Final Fast.
Okay.
No, the Final Furious. It'll be something. It's gonna be something with final in it.
Yeah, you're right.
It'll be
that other F.
It'll be Fury, the Final Fast.
Final Family, maybe. I don't
They're just gonna
know.
call it Final Fantasy. Just trying to bank off an entirely different fan base. Tokyo Drift 2, Cisco Sanchez says. Oh, that'd be great. Is it just called Fast 9?
I think so.
Or F9 maybe.
Why did they try to get creative with these titles? Why don't they just call them Fast 9, Fast 8, Fast 7?
I do miss titles that are just simple, where it's just like, The Conjuring 2,
This is all Too Fast, Too Furious' fault. They set the bar for how to name a sequel, and they're like, now we got to find a way to fit the pun in there.
That's a great title name, though.
It is. It's great.
Because they're too fast. Probably one of my favorite... But if you're a fan, by the way, just to talk about the Patreon again, if you're a fan of the Fast films, we've done all of those movies, except for Hobbs and Shaw. We haven't done that one yet. But we've done all the Fast and Furious movies, and I will say, I think Too Fast, Too Furious might be my favorite one we've done. Out of the
commentary?
Fast,
that was a really good
movie.
one.
I mean, I think it was a good one for the movie, but overall, yes, as a commentary, that might be one of my favorite ones we've done.
Yeah, that was a good one. I'm trying to remember. I think the 4th one was good as well. The 5th one was really funny. Okay. That's when Brian had his big penis on his ID joke. I remember that one. That was great. Yeah, check out the highlight video for that one. Yeah, that was good. Mm-hmm.
Pockets ain't empty, cut. Thank you, Victor, for that.
There's a highlight video for that?
For all of us. Yeah, we did highlight videos for all of them, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's good stuff. What did we find out the title? Were you looking it up, Brian?
I wasn't looking it up.
Oh, I'm on it, guys. We're going to figure this out. I'm pretty sure it's just Fast 9.
Fast 9? Fast Final? Oh, no, Jonathan Ramirez said Fast Final. Maybe that's...
It's called Fast and Furious 9. Now they're just giving up. They're like, we can't...
Well, Nick Reeves says
nothing to rhyme with 9.
Nick Reeves says it's promoted as F9, the Fast Saga.
Oh, yeah. I remember the Saga thing. So,
What?
yeah, it is just F9.
Yeah, you're right. It says alternatively known as Fast... What is this movie called?
F9?
Okay.
They're doing that.
Justin Lin directed? I didn't know that.
Oh, he's
Yeah, he
done
came
them all.
back.
Yeah, he's done them all. Or
No, he came back.
He's done a lot, most of them, right?
He's done a lot,
3,
but
4,
he
5,
left.
6, and 9. Yeah, he's done 5 of them.
He did Star Trek, didn't he? No.
I guess.
Yes.
Beyond? Star Trek Beyond?
I think he did the 3rd one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that it's
What's
F9, the fucking hotkey on your fucking keyboard. Just F9. What is that? Fast forward? That's funny. That's funny. F9 on my keyboard, by the way, is fast forward.
John Cena guy?
Christian, no one's asking what F9 is.
I'm just saying. I think that's funny. I don't think they planned that, but that's
Poor
really
Brian's
funny.
trying to get this bit in. What are you saying, Brian? What's going on?
Is John Cena, is this his first movie that he's been in, one of these? Or has he been in
In
Fast and
this
Furious?
series, yeah.
It's his first time being in this movie.
So yeah, they're
in this series.
I don't know if anybody cares, but I don't want to spoil the Fast franchise.
He's his brother. He's Vin
He's his
Diesel's brother, apparently.
But wouldn't that also make him Mia's brother too?
Yeah, but she's staying out of it. Okay?
You stay
Out of this. It's fantastic. That's great. That's so good.
That's a callback again to our commentary. Check that
Andrew
out,
Farah
guys.
says fast as fuck 9.
Oh, he didn't do 7 or 8.
Yeah, he took a break.
8 was F. Gary Gray, right?
Yeah.
And then 7 was James Wan.
James Wan, yeah.
Yeah. Shimono.
Justin Lin's a producer on Space Jam. Did you guys see that trailer?
I did. Good segue, Brian. I was. Why are people upset about things?
Why are they
I think
upset?
people are upset because they think it's like HBO Max the movie.
Okay, but it's Space Jam.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like you're
I think
holding that.
People
Okay.
were upset that they like under-sexualized Lola Bunny.
I want to see that bunny be fucking hot.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
like,
what
I want to see
They
some
gave her,
ass
like-
on my Lola Bunny. Like, I don't know. People are weird, Cody. People are very strange.
Who cares, guys?
Listen
Who
to
cares?
people on the internet.
They want an excuse to complain, and they canceled Pepe Le Pew, and they're upset because he's a fucking rapist. I don't know.
They can
what
take
you-
away Pepe. They're not taking back Lola though.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought the whole movie was going to be LeBron like animated, but
it looks like they're mixing it up. Yeah, it looks fun.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like a cool little thing.
Yeah, I'm down.
yeah.
I'm down to see. I love Space Jam, but like, guys, it's Space Jam.
It's Space Jam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like it knows what it is.
Relax.
Exactly.
Relax a little bit here. Let's
Yeah.
just see what happens.
If they made Godzilla a little bit skinnier, I'm not going to be like, dude, fuck, what the fuck, man?
He's not a thick boy anymore.
Come on, he's got to be a thick boy. He's always been a thick boy. Not always been a thick boy, but come on. You just like, it's a movie. You just can't take it.
Oh,
That's
Malcolm Dealey directed Undercover Brother,
Really?
the guy
There
who's
it is.
doing Space Jam.
They didn't put that. They didn't put
Alright.
that in the title for the trailer
From the director of Undercover Brother. I would have been sold right away. I love that movie.
Hell
It's
yeah.
great. Yeah.
God damn it. Oh no, that's Deuce Bigelow. Where he's like, God damn it, white boy.
I like these.
Undercover Brother is a great quote from Neil Patrick Harris, who's like, I just watched this program, Roots. Maybe you're familiar with it. It's so fucking fun.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
He did Girls Trip and Night School.
I haven't seen Girls Trip, but I heard that's fantastic. I heard it's really good.
I wasn't a fan,
Oh,
but everyone
sexist.
loved it.
I don't think I saw it. I might not.
If it was Boys Trip, would you have liked it?
No,
Oh,
but that was Tiffany
He's
Haddish.
not here for your joke, Christian.
I'm
No.
sorry.
No, I
Is that her
wasn't.
breakout role?
Breakout, yeah. Speaking of her, I watched
Oh, look at you
Bad,
go.
Bad Trip. Have you guys
Oh.
seen Bad Trip on Netflix?
I started watching it yesterday. I watched about the first 10 minutes, and then I took a nap because I was tired. But
Ooh, he
I
was
liked the
bored.
first 10 minutes.
He was
It was
bored.
fun.
It's
fun.
apparently didn't capture your attention.
I was really
like it
tired.
captured mine.
Long weekend. Don't ask me what I did because I don't remember. But I remember being tired yesterday, and I was
thought
like,
it was the
I'll finish
funniest
this.
shit I've seen in so long.
I chuckled. I chuckled
Yeah.
during the scenes that I saw. Yeah.
But I assume it's like what Bad Grandpa is, because like Cody's been trying to explain how that is to
Oh,
us.
is it Bad Grandpa, as in the
Yeah,
Jeff Tremaine movie?
Yeah, it's
'cause-
similar where it's like pranks, but they write a plot around it.
but there's a
Oh.
story.
I
Yeah.
like that. Oh, is
So
this a
is
is this a newer movie? 2021?
Just came out.
well, it
Ooh.
just got released on Netflix. It got like leaked on Amazon like a
Oh,
year
no.
ago or some shit. Mm-hmm. And it was supposed to be in theaters, but pandemic. So now it was like number 1 on Netflix, and it's fucking so funny.
Okay.
Were you by yourself watching this
I
laughing?
was cracking up on
By
it.
yourself.
Yeah.
How do we do that with comedies, guys? Do we need people in there to laugh with us, or can you do it by yourself?
I can laugh all by my. I always laugh by myself. I'm sad.
There was parts that I was just like, this is so funny. Like, did you see?
You're
the
like
part,
looking around, guys. You see that? Come on, I'm laughing.
Yeah. Did you see the part where Tiffany Haddish escapes from prison?
No, I just saw her first scene where she goes into the store,
Oh, okay.
into the
Yeah.
phone store or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
It gets better.
Okay.
But
I'll
that shit's
I'll check it out. Now that I'm sober of Godzilla movies now. Okay, starting today. I promise.
You're
I
a new
won't-
man. You're
I
a
won't
new
go
man
back
today.
I won't go back. I
Okay.
promise. I'm gonna start because I feel like I haven't watched fucking regular movies. After Godzilla vs Kong, though, I'm sticking with the apes because I started watching the Ape franchise.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta get back to
yeah,
that.
you
Oh,
gotta
dude.
go into that. Yeah.
These movies are so good. You guys ever seen those?
The new ones? The new
Oh
ones
my
are
god!
incredible.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! We watched both Rise and doesn't make sense, but Rise and
Skywalker.
Dawn.
And then War naturally was what happened.
Well, we haven't seen War. We didn't watch War
Sunsets.
just yet, but fucking goddamn, man, these movies are so. This apes are fucking real. That orangutan.
Together strong.
That's a real fucking monkey. That's a real animal.
It's a monkey.
Are any of these actual monkeys?
I don't know. I did ask myself the whole time, is that a monkey?
Amber's like, shut up, please. With
like, I
that
get it.
monkey joke, please. Begging you.
Amber's, I don't know if it was her first question, but in the theater, she's like, we were all getting ready to see this movie. She's like, how long is this movie?
I've heard Christian talk about this for literally years. When is this? How quick is this going to be over? Okay. Did Amber like it?
She did like it a lot. Yeah.
Okay,
Even on the rewatch on Sunday, her second, my third, she. I set that one up. I'm sorry. She was into it. She was watching it. I mean, she was bringing up the gravity thing. I'm like, shh.
Hey, how does the center of the earth thing work?
Stop it. Just stop it. But yeah, she enjoyed it. She had a lot of fun. It's like a perfect crowd pleaser. Like it's exactly what it needs to be. So yeah. It's a bad trip, right? That's what it's called.
That trip's what we were talking about. Yeah.
Check that out.
No big monster fight at the end of that one, as far as I know. Yeah.
Again, maybe you guys won't like it. Maybe I was just like in a mood where I was like, this is really funny and really inventive. Oh, because they play on the tropes of like a buddy comedy and like a trip movie and like a rom-com where like the girl walks into the store and he's like, no, she comes first. Like it just plays on that. Meanwhile, there's like real people around and you get their reactions.
And it's Eric Andre and
Lil Ray Howery.
Okay, Lil Ray Howery. He was in
Tag. He was in the opening scene of Tag.
He was okay.
And he was also known for the Jordan
Get
Peele
Out.
movie.
Okay.
Get Out.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, I knew that.
I was gonna say Game Night, but Get Out. Yeah.
Game night out.
Game night out. Okay.
Yeah.
One of those is right.
He's funny. And then so there's only like 4 real actors. The rest are all
Real people.
fake. Yeah, real people that you get their reactions based.
I'm always fascinated with how they make the movie after the fact, after they've shot these things. You know, I like kind of retroactively making a story out of that. That's kind of interesting to me.
I was like more interested in like, how did you pull this off? Like the behind the scenes of this movie.
Oh, Jeff Tremaine did produce it.
Yeah, he's there with the director. Because they show at the end in the credits, they show like the reveals.
Okay.
And Tremaine is there like fucking around with people and
Oh, okay. This makes sense. The guy who directed it, I'm gonna butcher his name, Kitao Sakurai.
Yeah.
He's a director for the Eric Andre show. So
nice.
There it is. And he did a couple episodes of Dave. Oh, of season 2 apparently. Oh, awesome.
Of the upcoming season.
Upcoming.
I didn't know they were filming. That's cool. They wrapped.
They just wrapped. Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm stoked for that. Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
It was a good show.
Oh, check it out. Are people liking the movie a lot? It's like, is there a good consensus?
I think they are.
I think
people are.
I mean, it was number 1 on Netflix, but I don't know what that means. Like also like 365 Days was number 1 on Netflix. Like who knows?
Is that like the porn film? Which one's that?
Yeah, that was the one where like he just like trapped her until she loved him.
That's the
and
one.
They banged the rest of the movie.
I think I texted you a soundbite from like the Audible that Amber's, because she was listening to the Audible of that and she just thought it was the funniest thing on the planet. But I think she found it funny because the guy who voices for that Audible book is the same guy that does the voice for all the Harry Potter books. And so it just sounds like he was reading off of a Harry Potter book, but for this overly sexual, weird fucking fantasy book.
How do they describe those in audio form? Is it like 50 Shades where they really get descriptive?
I think
it's like
so.
The power cycle of a washing machine.
He does voices, full on voices and stuff. Yeah.
Spin cycle.
Character work.
Character work.
Good.
He's a good voice artist. I don't know what you'd call him. All right.
Voiceover artist.
Bad Trip. Godzilla vs. Kong. The visual.
I finished. I think I finished 4 episodes. I think I mentioned that last time of that Q documentary, and the last 2 are out. I got to finish that.
Okay.
Get on top of it, guys. Q Into the Storm.
Open your eyes,
Max.
man.
Open your eyes.
Great Awakening. Great Awakening. You got to know. If you don't know, you don't know.
You just don't know.
Yeah. Watch.
Did you guys catch the Angel game last night?
Not last night. No. How big was your dick, Cody?
It was like the best game ever, guys.
Oh.
Okay. Otani pitched and hit in the same game, guys.
Otani!
Oh, Was he the one who got hurt, or was that in the Dodger
Yeah,
game?
I was gonna get to that.
yeah.
So he pitched about 4 shutout innings, looking awesome. He hit a home run in the game. That was just awesome.
Yes,
And in
sir.
the 5th inning, Joe Madden should have taken him out 4 batters before he did, and then
Joe
all hell
Madden.
kind of broke loose. But they ended up winning in the end. Jared Walsh walk-off 3-run home run. Home one. Home one.
He hit
It
a
was
home
amazing.
run.
It was an
Trout
amazing
went 1
game.
for 3.
And I think they're getting killed right now. Let me look up the score for that.
They're on right now.
All
There's
right.
still
Yeah, they're
sports
playing
going on right
Houston.
now.
Let's take a look. I think the game's probably over at this point.
MLB.
It
Could
is.
still be going. The game I caught on Saturday was going in the ninth inning, and it was
Yeah.
like 10:30.
Okay. Let's see here. Angels. Oh, God. It's currently live. And
get-
way to go, ESPN. What's going on here? Just tell me the damn score.
Make sure you tweet at them publicly and tell
It's
them
3
how
to
upset
5.
you are.
Yeah, 3-5. Not too bad, actually.
What's
Yeah.
the
You
inning?
gonna go to games? You gonna get tickets? You gonna get ticks?
I once I get vaccinated, I think I might go. Yeah.
My brother sent me a message today just showing the Texas Ranger Stadium was sold out.
Massive.
Sold out stadium.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, what are you going to do? What are you gonna do?
Texas.
People are going to do their
see.
thing. It is what it is. But
We'll see what happens. People are just happy that things are back to normal.
If you guys weren't such pussies, we can all go to a Dodger game.
you guys want to get like a suite together? Where I was looking
Oh,
into
fuck
prices
yeah.
for that.
Like a
Oh, yeah.
hotel suite?
No, at like a stadium. If we get like a bunch of people.
Oh, yeah, I'd
What
be
kind of
down.
suite do you, what do you want to do,
kind of
Brian?
suite?
Where were you trying to take us?
you want
in a hotel
to get like a
suite?
romantic suite together, Cody? You want to do
It's
that?
like a hot
party.
tub in
wanna do that?
the room?
Honeymoon suite? Like,
Oh, dude, I'd be totally down.
shaped as a heart. Yeah, okay,
I'd be down
let's
for
do it.
that.
You'd be down
Dumb
for
and
that?
Dumber.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Because I looked into prices today. It's not cheap. So I was like, oh, never mind. Let's get as many people as we can.
Yeah.
And try to make that work. But
What's
For an angel
how many
suite?
people can be in your suite?
probably like up to 20 or something. I don't know.
How many
I'd have to
whites
look into it.
have to be in the party?
At least 60% needs to be a majority, I think.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I could fit you in there.
You bring
yeah.
you bring the family. That'll be our
Yeah.
quota right there.
Yeah, yeah,
Boom.
yeah.
There it is.
Okay, we're good to go.
I think me and Brian could pass. Hello, how are you? How are you doing today?
How about this weather today? Am I right?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
It
man.
says unavailable.
My drive from Corona was atrocious.
It was that 91 freeway. Am I right?
How are those tax breaks, Whitey?
Inland Empire. Oh gosh. Carpool lane. Am I right, guys? Fast track. Let's
Fast
get
track.
that. Fast track on that 241. So many references. It just went over so many people's heads right now.
Yeah.
That was great.
That's
but-
good references.
Yeah, that'd be cool to do that one day.
I did my tradition. I went out of town this weekend, and my traditional hotel room television series that I love to watch. Do you guys remember? Oh, Brian's beard is. Oh, there's
That could be
there it
us
is.
right there.
That could be us.
That could be us.
Well, we won't be high fiving, but
No, of course not.
We'll be posing for it.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember what my favorite television show to watch is? Well, on the road.
Undercover boss.
Ooh, close, but no. It is an undercover
it's
type
not
show.
like
Shark Tank.
Oh, is it Cheaters?
Cheaters.
That's
Dude.
right.
That's on the thing.
It's every hotel I ever stay at, it's always on. Cheaters is always on. It's so fake, but I love it. Love it so much. I'm always just like, ooh, you fucking cheater. You are bad. You're terrible.
You're a bad cheater.
The
you.
episode I was watching,
You're a bad boy.
the girl was suspecting that her husband was cheating on her with another woman. Turns out
of the show,
that he was just doing these weird, dressed up as a baby, and the girl was like a dominatrix, and she was spanking him. He was in toddler outfit. It was like an art museum, kind of sex museum kind of thing. It was weird. It got nuts. And then we had to leave, and I was like, fuck, I'm not going to know how it's going to end. So, check out Cheers, guys.
Check out Cheaters, guys. Check out the
Fantastic.
show.
Yeah.
It's in syndication on many different cable channels.
It's indicated everywhere.
Check it out. Over 300 episodes.
So many.
All the same thing.
So many episodes. But yeah, good stuff.
Okay.
That's all I watched. That's all. And SNL was fun.
I watched a couple.
I caught a couple of the
Yeah.
sketches. I caught a couple of them. Yeah.
I laughed at the dog
energy's
one.
not there.
Oh,
It's just
no.
not.
I don't feel like the energy's
I liked Daniel Kaluuya. I liked his
He's good.
monologue.
I liked his monologue shouting out Keenan and Kel.
Yeah, and he specifically pointed out Cal afterwards.
Yeah.
It's good.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I got.
I liked the YouTube apology one.
That was a good one.
That was funny. It's relevant because of there's a YouTuber. Actually, there's been a couple of big YouTubers that have been doing apology videos as of late. I watched Philip DeFranco. I'm in the know.
Yeah.
So
Of YouTube.
of YouTube.
That's such a great quote.
Yeah.
I watch Philip DeFranco. I'm in the know.
Yeah. Well, some of it's not drama. Some of it's actually like, oh, you did what? You're a terrible person.
Yeah,
Like
some of it's criminal.
Yeah,
but,
like
yeah.
David Dobrik is just like kind of a terrible person, and I think this James Charles fella is just stop, stop. But that one was funny, and then I like the dog one. Anytime they have dogs in sketches, it's hysterical. I think it's funny.
With the dog park one, when they're all
Yeah.
yeah,
I
that
don't
was
care
fun.
for that one.
Yeah.
You know, like I like they just turn. She's like, "What do you think?" Oh, she's not there, and then they just fucking end it.
Brian's not laughing by himself during that sketch. He's like,
Brian never
it's
laughs during
humorous.
any of the sketches. No.
No, he just appreciates the humor.
Yeah, I don't remember standouts for me. The opening was awkward too. The Britney Spears stuff.
I didn't watch the Britney Spears one.
Love
no.
Chloe Fineman, but I don't know. It just didn't work. But whatever. I still appreciate it. I give it a heart.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Respect it.
there's a lot of hard work
Respect
that
it.
goes into that show.
A lot of heart work. Okay, that's what we're
heart
talking about
Respect
here.
it.
Work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did not have a heart on.
Oh,
No.
No, did not. Wanted to, but didn't.
Okay.
I'm saying for you, not for me.
alrighty, guys. I don't have any other topics. Do you
No.
have anything, Christian?
No,
Yeah.
I got nothing. Thank you all for joining us here on this episode. Probably my most anticipated episode of the Wanger Show quite ever.
It was
It's all
good to see you
downhill.
get all your energy out, man. It was
Oh,
great.
it's
I
just-
loved it.
Just like the movie, it went exactly as I thought it would. Where Brian did a 30-minute bit on Cody's Letterboxd before we even talked about the movie.
Also, Cody didn't like The Blind Side on Letterboxd. There's no
No, I
credit for
thought
the
that
Blind.
movie's just whatever. It's a
It's
nice
fine.
story, okay,
That
but like
movie
that
was-
movie's kind of cheesy. I don't know.
Oh man,
It's a
I
little
was
too- yeah.
bawling my eyes out the whole
Really?
time.
It's a very nice story, but the movie's just whatever.
It's not relatable, you know. You didn't
It's
you didn't
fine.
come up from hardship, you know.
He was on the opposite side of the
Yeah.
white
Ah, here
family
we
that
go,
brought him in.
guys. Yeah.
Thank you all so much. We appreciate every single one of you. Whether you comment in the chat, we see everybody. We see all the regs that we love chatting with that are both here on the YouTubes and that are also in our Discord from our Patreon access. The Discord is honestly such a wonderful place to be. Everybody over there, we have great conversations over there all the time. We let y'all know what some of the stuff that we're doing. We laugh and we joke. We tell stories. It's a great time over there. So if you want to join that Discord, check out our Patreon, patreon.com/wangers. It is a place that, it helps support us here on the show and doing all the things that we like to do. And we thank anybody that can even if it's just $1, it means a lot to us, especially for all those that sent in Streamlabs or Super Chats, all that stuff. All the Super Chats and all the Streamlabs, we have not spent a dime. We have not spent any of that money. All of that we've been saving so that way when
For our Angels suite that we're gonna get, right, guys? That's what we're
son of a
doing,
bitch, we might have to dip into that just a little bit. just
That's gonna be the whole fun of letting you guys know. It's very expensive.
Is that expensive?
Very expensive. Some
Jesus
of them
Christ.
are, yeah.
Oh my god, just go to Dodger Stadium and go to the
Much
fucking-
worse. That's much more expensive. I looked that one up. Angels actually have one of the
Oh
cheaper.
no, I was just saying we
box
just go to Dodger Stadium to the all you can eat Dodger dog section. That's cheap.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, with my picture. Thank you, Brian, with that one. That's good.
But yeah, we are very grateful for everybody, part of our little community here. So we appreciate every single one of you. All the Streamlabs, Super Chats, anybody that sent in stuff to us, it means a lot to us. If you can hit that like button on your way out, still 140 of you still watching us right now, so be sure to hit that like button on your way out, especially if you can't send anything because times are tough right now, so we totally understand. Any support just by you watching this show is all the support we really need. If you can throw the like button and leave a comment, that's just a little cherry on top. It really does mean a lot to us, so thank you all. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. By the way, some people that watch the show aren't subscribed, so if you do, I've seen the numbers.
There's a percentage.
There is a percentage. Please be sure to do so and hit that little bell for notifications because it does let you know when we upload stuff. We don't upload a whole lot, but we stream a lot and we do some fun stuff. We just released a brand new video, like we said, where Cody breaks down his most iconic characters. Please be sure to use that. Follow us on Twitter. Make sure you vote on that poll. We'll get to the poll after we do the name shout out thing that we do every single week. But I put it in there, give you a couple more seconds before we reveal the results. And once again, that poll is up for 24 hours. So That is, you still got time in there if you're watching on the playback. And once again, if you ever want to watch us or listen to us rather on the road, check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Anchor. You can listen to us there. You can listen to it, and you can also listen to the Quarantine Report, which is a fantastic little audio series that we did. I mean, around this time we might have been talking about it. I don't remember exactly when we released it. Maybe like May or June.
It was in June when we released it.
Okay, so pretty close.
I think we were writing and producing it at this point.
Boom. Yeah. There it is right there. So if you want to check that out, go to our podcast feed. Just type in The Wanger Show on all the various platforms you can find podcasts. Go ahead and do that. And every single week, we give a shout out to our Patreon supporters, $15 and up. And it's followed by a funny little soundbite. Brian, are you ready with them sound bites, boy?
I am ready.
Sound bites?
Some boys, boy.
Did you guys feel the earthquake last night?
I did.
Yeah, I slept through it.
Yeah.
I felt it. I'm like worried. I'm like, is it gonna happen again?
I thought I
keep
farted
hearing shit.
and just the walls were shit. I woke up. It was like around like 4:30 or something like that.
In the morning, yeah.
Because
early.
I didn't know if it was that or if it was just like a car driving by. I'm like, was that an earthquake? She's like, is that a monkey?
that a monkey?
Yeah, exactly. And then I woke up, checked Twitter, and everyone was like, earthquake, earthquake, earthquake.
Earthquake. Yeah.
So there it is.
Yep.
Be safe, y'all. We have earthquakes. We don't. We. That's. It's pretty crazy out here. Earthquakes. That's why we don't have.
Ronnie, ready with those names?
Okay,
ready now.
I do have these names. Okay, Aaron J. Lancaster. Shaving your balls is fun again. It is. Aaron Woodley. PC Part Picker is the main one that I've been to. Cody.
I went there recently. I'm looking into building a PC, guys. And Gruden sent me the link to PC Part Picker.
I have receipts. I've got receipts.
It's a real
Cody.
thing.
Alec MS Young. Normally it'd be a big bush down there. Oh, just huge. Got bush tonight. Alexis Lopez. Fuck me. So good. Anthony Marrera. Yeah, his on daddy. Arcadio. That's what Godzilla told Kong at the end of the movie. Arcadio Castellanos.
Menudo.
Check this out. Let's welcome in Axel the Hungry Hippo.
Big ass titties.
Welcome, Axel. Welcome to our fucked up little family here. Billy Storley.
I'm coming.
Brian King.
My penis works fine.
Chris Jones.
Somebody fuck me.
Cindy Perez. Hi, Cindy.
Wow.
Claire Langenderfer.
Yeah.
Cody Watson. Hey, another Cody.
Why don't we do Horflex anymore, Cody?
Connor Kennedy.
Oh, Brittany, bitch.
Edith MS Petite. Hi, Edith.
Big ass titties.
No, you played it once. Elena Marie Ten.
What is Cetus Lapidus? We're doing Jeopardy, apparently.
Emmanuel Fuentes. Excuse me.
Yes, Cody. Yes, goddammit. Yes.
Enrique. Ooh, big finish. Enrique Cabreas.
We're the only ones that do them. It's great.
Gabriel J. Liba.
You smiled, Brian. You got that smile going on. Come on.
That's what I thought when Godzilla smiled. I thought that soundbite. Giorgio Miraflor.
I have candy.
Hernan Sebastian. Forgot about
Let
that.
the rum warm up my throat.
James Lavario.
It's still obliviate.
Jason Harvey.
All right.
John Noto. John Wissink.
Oh, yeah.
Joseph Tanana.
Nah.
JP Beeler. He killed Cody with that one.
Yeah.
Carl Soderbeck.
Yeah.
Kimberlia.
No way.
Kyle Hilbert.
Ah.
Kyle Johnson. Maris Thornton.
Pre-pube. Can I just say, it's just because as soon as Brian played the first one, I knew where that was going. And I was like, oh, God, here comes the 10 Cody one. All right.
Did I say Mark Murdoch already?
You can't give me blue balls like that, man. I was so ready for it.
Michael Bittner.
Put my mouth all on him.
Nick Quaid.
Yeah, suck it, Brian. Suck his balls.
Paul Acton.
Yeah, you just got to smush it.
Ramon Coke. Love Cox. Real Snacks Attacks. By the way, this poll stays up for 24 hours. Ruben E25.
Oh.
Samantha Leone Mendoza.
It's my strong hand.
Sang Lei.
Oh, yeah.
Senior film.
Oh, no.
Space Wolf Lounge.
Oh, now it's all wet.
Terry Stockwell.
My dick is small. Not heard one soundbite from Brian. Terry G.
Who gives a fuck?
Oh, there it is. Thad Pettit.
I think it's too soon to definitively.
TJ Jones. And finally, Tyler Eklund.
I'm in between shows right now, so I need a new show.
Thank you all so much for another fantastic show.
We just hit the 100. There's an island called Infant Island where Mothra is from.
Yeah, there is. Go check it out. They reference it in Godzilla King of the Monsters. It's a fun little moment. Thank you all. Appreciate every single one of you. That poll, by the way,
How are we looking?
who won? Hashtag Godzilla versus Kong. By the way, this poll stays up for 24 hours. It really does. We've got Kong at 20%. Brian's smug ass actually at 35%.
Whoa!
Even Brian's smug ass is beating Kong. And Brian's smug ass is catching up to Godzilla right now. Godzilla's at 43%.
It might pull the upset here.
It might pull the upset. I think Brian's smug ass can be Mechagodzilla in disguise. Just didn't want to tweet it for spoiler reasons. So thank you all so much for a fantastic episode. We will see you all on Wednesday for the live commentary for Godzilla versus Kong. Cody, Brian, anything left to say before we get out of here?
Not a word.
Nope.
Great. Riveting.
Cody gave a heart to The Irishman.
I didn't like that movie.
You did?
Yeah. Super fucking long. Probably never gonna watch it again, but I liked it.
I don't think I finished it.
I didn't finish it.
I've seen Godzilla vs. Kong 3 times, and I haven't seen all of The Irishman. How's that for
Any more brain busters, Brian? Come on now.
You didn't like It Chapter 2?
I didn't. First one's incredible. I love the first It.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, King of the Monsters, no heart.
Nope. I'm not crazy about it. I respect it.
Maybe you're just fucking
Respect it.
crazy.
Yeah, maybe.
The heart is there for Crazy Rich Asians.
It is that. It is now. That was legit an error. I do like that movie. That's a good one.
Oh, man.
Make sure you guys check out our Patreon. Listen to us on the road if you want to. And hey, if you haven't seen our show before, check out other episodes. Check out our recent video where Cody broke down his most iconic characters. Join our Patreon. And if you haven't subscribed already, please be sure to subscribe. Thank you all.
What is going on with this hair? I have like a
Love
heart.
Cox.
I got like
Cody.
a heart right here.
Cody's playing
It's
with
like
his pubes. Stop playing with your pubes,
It's a
dude.
heart forehead.
You got pubes on your heart. Or your heart and pubes.